Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time!
Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time is now. In case you forgot or fell off, I'm still hot, knock your shell off. My money stacked fat, plus I can't turn the swell off. The franchise doing big business, I live this, it's automatic, I win this. So you hear those horns, you fit, and I stay under you fighting. Plus I'm storming on these chumps like I'm thunder and lightning. Ain't no way you breaking me, kid, I'm harder than nails. Plus I keep it on lock like I'm part of the jail. I'm slaughtering stale competition. I got the whole block wishing they could run with my division, but they gone fishing with no bait. Kid, your boy hold weight. I got my soul straight. I brush your mouth like Colgate. In any weather, I'm never better. Your boy's so hot, you never catch me in the next man's sweater. If they hate, let them hate. I drop your whole clan. Lay your ass down for the 3 second tan. Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time is now.
It's gon' be what it's gon' be. 5 pounds of courage, bloody base, 10 pants with a gold tee. It's a war dance, a victory step. A boss stance is a gift, and you insist it's my rep. John Cena trademark, y'all are so-so. And talk about the bread you make, but don't know the recipe for dough. Aiming guns in all your photos, that's a no-no. When this pop, your lip lock, your big talk's a blatant no-so. See what happens when the ice age melt. You see monetary status is not what matters, but it helps. I'm rocking timepiece by Benny, if any. The same reason y'all could love me is the same reason y'all condemn me. A man's measured by the way that he thinks, not clothing lines, ice links, leather and minks. I spent 20 plus years seeking knowledge of self. So for now, Mark Precious living life for wealth.
All right, we're just hoping the power doesn't go out. I think I have PTSD. The PTSD from the power going out right when I unmute my microphone. Woo! Was anybody else nervous about that? My son now thinks you're John Cena, so he can't see me, is what you're saying? I'm not here. Storming there? No, Doc, you just don't understand the inside joke because you weren't here for the last stream, okay? Doc is on another planet. My moderator, Dr. Zoomer, ex-ZTT Deals, Dr. Deals, he's in La La Land. He's got no clue what's going on here, man. Unacceptable. Zach, thanks for getting me into PCs and all the tips. Dude, I'll give you all the tips you need. Rep Ziddy with the Twitch Prime sub. Let's go. Henry also with the Twitch. Henry the Third. Excuse me. Henry the Third with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much. Vinny Bobanini with the 100 biddies. AKA the double fitted biddy says, let's hope there are no toilet problems either. Oh, man, I just put the toilet through its paces, man. All right, Iceman with the fitted biddies. Thank you very much, Iceman. Grizza Bast. Grizza. How do I say that? I don't remember struggling on this one. You've been resubbing for 6 months now. Grizza? Is that what I used to say? I don't know. Thank you very much for the 6-month resub. Now rocking the gold ZTT badge. Let's go. Thank you. PC Attic is here with the fitted biddies. Says another day, another Thirsty Thursday stream for the OGs building PCs. The fitted biddy committee is among us. Let's go. Vinny Bobini again with the fitted biddy says, let me get into this club. I think I already got you in there. I'm working in reverse order over here. Mark with the fitted biddy says, fitted biddy committee, let's go. The Devilish with the Twitch Prime sub, or tier 1 sub, come back for 3 months now. Silver ZTT badge in the building. Bob 1345567 with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Iceman also with the tier 1 resub, come back for 3 months. Thank you very much. Amiki with the Twitch Prime sub, getting things kicked off. Did we lose our hype train? I think you guys started the hype train today, like as soon as I went live, and I think we lost it. I wish I could tell Twitch, like, give us a minute. I gotta do my intro. The hype train is just not tuned for the intro. Oh, there's Doc. Doc is here in the fitted biddy committee. He says, let me in. You can come in. I know you missed last week, but you're welcome. You're welcome to come in this week. I'm a broke college student. I need a PC. Well, good thing for you. We're doing a giveaway, per usual. If you guys don't know, we are literally always running a giveaway during these PC building live streams. Our giveaways usually last about a month and a half. That way, for the entire month and a half, you have a ton of time to watch the stream, earn points, build up that amount of tickets that you have, and then you have a higher chance at winning. This giveaway, dude, I gotta drop this brightness down. I look like a ghost. This giveaway that I'm showing on the screen right now, we are giving away next week. There's only one more week. So this is potentially the last stream that you can earn points towards this giveaway right here. Type in ! giveaway if you need the details for that. If you're watching over on YouTube, just scroll down to the description underneath the video that'll explain everything that you need to know about the giveaway. Fishy with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. The Edgy King, that's a name, with the Twitch Prime sub, much appreciated. The Devilish with the double fit of it, much appreciated. Jazreal, Yasreal, Hasreal with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. If I got tickets last month for the giveaway, am I still entering with that amount? Just type in ! giveaway, click on the link, and that'll tell you how many points you have. We do reset the points after every giveaway, but if you're talking about like last month, if it was still for this giveaway, then you should still have those points. But we do reset the giveaway points after every giveaway. Next week at this very time, 1 week from literally right now, we are going to start the stream off by giving away this PC. We're going to do the drawing for it. Hopefully we don't have to re-roll, but our new strategy is we're going to re-roll like 5 times. That way we have winner 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we're going to immediately start the new giveaway for the next PC. For the first time though, tomorrow or next week, we're not actually going to be building the giveaway PC. The next one, we're just going to be building a different PC because the PC that we're giving away for next month is already built. So usually we build it whenever we announce the previous one, but not this month. Not a big deal though. We're going to be giving it away. The next giveaway PC has an RX 7800 XT. So it's a pretty juicy 1440p gaming PC. That'll be a good one. Where is it better to watch, Twitch or YouTube? Definitely Twitch. I mean, you can watch anywhere, but if you want the points, watch on Twitch. Or at least log in on Twitch, start racking up those points. If you want to watch on YouTube, watch on YouTube. That's fine. I don't care. I'm reading chat for both. What are y'all guessing the 50 series MSRP is going to be? I mean, that 5090 is going to have an MSRP of 2,000, I bet. I know the 4090 got up to 2,000, but that was because of weird stuff. I think the MSRP is going to be 2K. That would be my guess. How was that beer, brother? Oh my God, this is so good. I just picked this up. Man, I did not know until my wife found this out like 3 weeks ago that there is a perfect beer store on the way from work to my house. It's like literally right in the middle. And I never knew about it because it's like kind of tucked away in there. And it has all sorts of really, really good local craft beer. Constantly rotate. Like every time you go, they have a bunch of new options. And this one is delicious. This is from Grist House, which is very popular here in Pittsburgh. I've never had this before though. This is called the Molecular Effect. I'm in a huge kick of New England IPAs because I'm kind of sick of all like the juicy sweetness. So this is an IPA with a little bit more like hoppy, dry-ish level of taste. And dude, this one's hitting the spot right now. Anybody else sipping? Zach, you should expose UFD Tech. I'm gonna figure out a way to expose him. Gambler with the Twitch Prime sub, much appreciated. Nobody needs a $2,000 GPU to play Fortnite. I mean, the pros do. Are Costco pre-builts good? Some of them have been, yes. I've been tracking a lot of people purchasing them on the PCMR subreddit. Almost every post I see, it's actually a really good deal, but that doesn't mean that all Costco PCs are good. They are very capable, though, of building some good PCs over there, yes. Like, actually valuable. The prices I've been seeing are actually good. Pittsburgh probably got decent access to Yuengling beer. Okay, so here's the deal. Most people around here don't like Yuengling. Yuengling, for whatever reason, has like a really good reputation outside of Pennsylvania. It's not a good beer. Like, Yuengling is gross. I get that it's a little bit better than your like domestic, like Bud Lights, Miller Lights, and whatnot. But like, if you have any like taste bud preference of craft beers that are significantly better, Yuenglings are not good, man. They're not good at all. Bale is here with the Fitbit. Thank you. When I was stationed in Tokyo, this is circa, I've told this story before. When I was in Tokyo from 2011 to 2013, the store on base that would sell booze once a year would have Yuengling Day. where they would get like pallets of Yingling shipped from Pennsylvania over to Tokyo, and people would like it was like a PS5 launch. People were wrapped around the building waiting at this. It was a gas station on base. People were wrapping around the building waiting to buy their Yingling, and I'm like, oh my god, do you guys not know? Like, this beer's awful. Like, there's it's crazy. It's crazy how much people love Yingling outside of this area. Wibble Zatwar with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. Let's go. How's everybody doing tonight? Where are we at out of 10? Out of 10. I need to know, because honestly, I'm pretty high up there. I'm feeling pretty good. But I'm probably at like a 9.6. But if most of you are at like 6s to 7s, we might chill it down. I might turn the music down. We might, we might change gears a little bit. How are we at? I'm vibing 9 out of 10 tonight, says Doc. Solid 8, solid 9. Ads? Oh yeah, we're in an ad break. Not a great time to ask that question. Tonight, it's still 4:30. West Coast life. Solid 8 tonight. Okay, everyone seems pretty good. YouTube over there, 8, 8.5. Okay out of 10. 9. Sleepy out of 10. Sick out of 10. Yikes. An iffy 6.5 out of 10. That doesn't sound good. Sorry to hear that, man. Are you going to any conventions in the New England area? I don't know what conventions are in the New England area. I'm really not a big fan of going to like the tech conferences, CES and whatnot. Last year, I had a brilliant idea of, okay, I'm just going to commit to one of these per year. And it's going to be the Linus Tech Tips, the LTX. So we went last year up in Canada. It was amazing. And then like a month later, they're like, no more LTX. We're never doing it again. So I don't know what conference I should commit to. Computex over in Taiwan would be pretty cool. But to be blatantly honest, I just don't feel like going to Taiwan. So, yeah, I don't know. But I should do one of them a year at least. Doc says, got the fresh haircut, came home, cleaned the house, now chilling with a beer and the stream. Let's go. I'm pretty much right there with you, except my haircut was yesterday. Yesterday haircut. It's feeling like a restock build kind of day. Oh, it certainly is. I am on day 11 of building a PC every single day. So last stream, last Thursday, a week ago, I've built a PC every single day since then. I'm in the zone right now, man. I've been building these restock PCs every single night at around this time, about 8 p.m. Put the boys down. Well, it's actually earlier right now. But usually we put the boys down by 8. I build a PC from 8 to 9. And then from like 9 to 10, 9 to 11, I've been doing some sim racing. I'm in a zone right now for building. Computex over CES for the location. Yeah, that's true. Although, I mean, Vegas is fun. Do you gain points if you watch the stream on Twitch via mini player? I have no idea what that means. Should I know what mini player is? I don't know. Just test it. Just test it, man. Keep them. The worst that can happen is you lose 10 minutes. He is locked in on sim racing. Lawnmower. Yeah, I haven't actually tried the new sim racing rig. But I will tell you, this is hilarious. Moza, the company that sent the sim racing rig, they were so happy with the video. The video with the Moza rig just went live yesterday. And they emailed me overnight because they're overseas somewhere. And they were so happy with the video that they want to send another rig right away. A different one. I was like, let's go. We're going to have like a fleet of sim racing rigs here for the whole family. I am very excited. I saw that video. Yeah, it performed really well, especially on TikTok. It did really well. They were just really complimenting how much our community was vibing with the video. So many good comments. People seem to be really liking the sim racing content. TikTok is definitely putting me in front of sim racing people, like I'll click on the profiles of all the top comments, and it's like sim racing creators, people that are only like posting like Formula 1 videos and whatnot. Like the TikTok algorithm is definitely really helping us right now. So yeah, the video performed well. How many giveaway points do I need for a ticket? All right, we're gonna do this one time, and then we're gonna build a PC. Redneck with the Twitch Prime sub, much appreciated. Chopper with the Twitch Prime sub, much appreciated. Wibble, did I say that one? I feel like I already said Wibble. If not, thank you. All right, if you type in ! giveaway, it's gonna take you right here. We are drawing for this giveaway next week. 1 week from right this very second, we will be drawing the PC. All right, boom. You log in via Twitch. It takes you here. It shows you on the left-hand side all of the different ways that you can win points towards the giveaway. You need tickets to enter into the raffle. 100 giveaway points equals 1 ticket. It says you're participating in this giveaway with 22 tickets. Boom. I'm a baller already. Look, I got 260 giveaway points. That means I can afford 2 tickets because of math, right? All right, I'm going to buy 2 tickets. Boom. Now I'm up to 24 tickets, and my points are down to 60. That's all you got to do, man. We got 1,600 people entered, 6,000 total tickets, and per usual, all it takes is 1 ticket to win. That's it. It's a raffle. Obviously, the more tickets you have, the higher chance you have at winning. But, yeah, it works. It's just a delay. Don't worry. Don't worry. Those points are not updated to the millisecond. You got to give it some time. Got to give it some time. But I would highly recommend, if you are going to tune into the majority of this stream, I would set a reminder for the end of stream to cash out those tickets. Okay, that's I don't normally say that, but remember, we're drawing the ticket, the raffle giveaway at the very beginning of the stream next week. So don't forget to cash out your tickets, or else they'll be wasted. They'll be wasted. So be sure to buy your tickets today. How long is the stream? Tonight's stream will probably be about 3 hours. Who knows, man? I'm kind of in a zone for PC builder. I might get this thing done in like 3 seconds. I might just get it done and we'll go straight to after hours. Let's make sure this is working. Yep. Boom. Okay. It's prepped. We're ready. Yeah, better go to Twitch. How is the R5? I'm considering it. I mean, I definitely have not tested other high-quality sim racing rigs, so I am not a great person to answer that. What I do know is coming from a Logitech G27, which, remember, is very similar in performance to the Logitech G29, G920, etc., because it has that gear force feedback system. Going to a direct drive system is insane. It is crazy how much better it is. Yeah, but I do not know how it compares to competitors, because I haven't tried them yet. But it's good, man. It's good. It's really fun. D-Man gifting out tier 1 gifted sub. Thank you, D-Man. Let's go. D-Man, what do you think about Yingling? Do you drink Yingling? I know D-Man's from Pittsburgh or Ohio. I forget. He's a Pittsburgh fan though. D-Man, what do you think about Yingling? McTame with the Twitch Prime sub. Let's go. Thank you.
And his name is John C.
You like truck driving sim? I've tried it. It's a little too slow for me. If I want to play a slow game with the racing sim, I'm definitely playing Lawn Mowing Simulator. For sure. That's almost peak entertainment for me, man. You streamed for 12 hours in April? That is insane. Not a lot. Are you saying that's a lot or a little? Because that's not a lot. How about SnowRunner? I haven't tried it. It looks interesting. Jed and McHugh with the $2 super chat over on YouTube. Thank you very much. That's so I know, man. It is. I like it. It is absolutely insane how the enjoyment you get from mowing when you become a dad. Like I'm actually convinced it's biological. Like it's not me like trying to be a mean dad. Like I did not like mowing before I was a dad. Now that I'm a dad, it's like my favorite hour of the week. I don't understand it, but it's science. It's genuinely true. What PC are we building today? We're going to be building a Ice Lance from the ZTTbuilds.com. Yeah, an Ice Lance PC. We got Intel i5 13400F. This is our one and only Intel build with an RTX 4070. It's gonna look clean. Just mow your own lawn. I do mow my own lawn. Yeah, every week. I love it. But it's not enough lawn. That's why you play Lawn Mowing Simulator. You know, I mean, we got a 1/4 acre lot here, man. I knocked that one out in like 50 minutes. I need more lawn to mow.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
Queso Goblins here with the double faded bit. He says lawn mowing legend. I'm actually not good. I'm legitimately not good at Lawn Mowing Simulator because I've used a push stand behind mower my entire life. I don't know how to drive a tractor. Like I don't know how to do I don't know the actual technique for like driving and getting the clean mowing lines. I'm actually not good at it. Godot 25 with 100 biddies says still no merch.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
That's all I got. Yeah, that's all I got. Link? No, it's actually not for sale. I was just being dramatic. Sorry. You can actually find it, but we don't. It's not on the website right now. Some people are still buying it, which I really appreciate. I don't even know how they're getting to the website, but it used to be on ZachTechTurf.com/merch, but I turned it off because we just use Teespring, and I mean Teespring is great for what it is, but it's just like one of those print-on-demand services. It's not like we're actually like choosing the material and crafting it and holding inventory and whatnot. We just do the print-on-demand stuff, and I don't know. I just haven't put a lot of effort into it, but it is out there. People are still buying it here and there. What kind of beer is that? It is Molecular Effect. It's a New England IPA. It's really hitting the spot. Tonight is definitely going to be a 2-beer night. Iduran with the 100 biddies says, been watching a lot of your shorts lately. Thank you. But I have never watched you build a PC. I hope it turns out clean. You hope. Come on now, man. Seb with 100 biddies. Thank you. He hopes. Highly Studio with the Twitch Prime sub. Come back for 3 months. Says, building a budget GTX 970 and i7 4790 that looks stunning. Think I can get 300 for it? Yeah, if the aesthetics are on point, definitely. Yeah, let me see a picture of it. Yeah, you can definitely get 300 for that. Do you use the push lawnmower or the driving one now? In real life, I use a push lawnmower. Like I said, we're on a very standard 1/4 acre lot. It takes 45 to 50 minutes to mow the whole thing. It's not big. But in Lawn Mowing Simulator, you use a tractor. Or a riding mower. I don't think I've seen a dirty PC here. No, we're definitely capable of dirty PCs. We just don't show them too often. Seb with the 100 biddies. Does anybody have in their mind maybe a longer term ZTT viewer? A PC build that you can think of that from me that was not aesthetically good? Does anybody like do you have them in your head like, oh man, Zach probably forgets, but that one PC built was disgusting. Anybody have that? $400 cheap build? Actually, no. I use a tractor lawnmower in real life. Nice. The 7 Hero case build? That video is going live tomorrow, and you're going to eat your words on that one. Yeah, the 7 Hero case video goes live tomorrow. The video is fully ready to go. Mark actually watched it today. And actually, Mark, I don't know if he's still here because he's sick. But Mark found a critical error in our video, so we had to reshoot some of it today. But yeah, that video is going live tomorrow, and you are definitely going to eat those words because it looks good. When is the PC build starting? I don't know, like right now? Should I do it right now, or should I keep yapping? Yap or build? What do you guys think? Vote in the chat. Yap or build? Would an unfinished one count? You didn't like that one? Even your Optiplexes look good. Thank you, man. Is the 1250 Pure Performance build next week? Yes, it is. Oh, no, it's not. No, there's one in between there. Build, yap, build, yap, build, yap, build. Dude, you guys are yapping too much, man. That's obnoxious. Look at my own chat yapping now. It's ridiculous. Got a bunch of yappers in here. Build and yap? That's easier said than done. I actually go, for those of you that haven't been here, when I start building the PC, I go full silent. I don't say a word. The whole PC. You guys just sit there and you do the yapping. How legit are AliExpress CPUs? If you buy from a reputable source, like a reputable store, with a lot of successful transactions and high-star reviews, it is as legit as it gets. They just get the parts cheaper. There are some scams on AliExpress, for sure. But there are scams on eBay. There are scams on Facebook Market. Like, we'll never get away from scams. But from the reputable places, a lot of these Chinese companies just get the CPUs cheaper than stores do in the United States. That's all it is. Yeah, the CPUs I buy, yeah, they're legit. They're legit. Because I don't mess around with that. I don't buy from the shady sellers. Unless if I'm trying to make a video about something. Z Money with Twitch tier 1 sub. Thank you very much. Kavadas with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. Venabel with the tier 1 sub. Come back for 3 months. Thank you. Kavadas also with the 100 biddies. AKA the double fitted biddy. I want to spray paint my graphics card. Is this dump? If you meant dumb, no, I don't think so. I've actually never done it before, but a lot of people do it. How good is DDR4 32 gig? It depends on what kit you have. Some DDR4 kits are good, some are bad. All right, I guess I'll stop yapping. Let's build a PC. All right, here's our motherboard. Since you guys don't want to hear me yap anymore. Oh, RK's back with the $2 super chat over on YouTube. He says, hey, buddy. Welcome back, RK. Glad to have you here, man. Thank you. The Devilish again with the 100 biddies. Thank you. How about you fill your hydrate thing? That's a good idea. Your hydrate thing? You mean my water bottle? Is that what you mean? Water bottle? All right, this is the PC we're building. Just so you guys know. ZTTbuilds.com. We actually got some of these in stock right this very second. Oops, that ain't it. Right there. This is what our goal is tonight. To build one of these Icelands PCs. 13400F, RTX 4070. Boom. That's the goal. We'll see if that actually happens or not. You never know what could happen. Is it water or vodka? What's your current PC? Right there. That is a 12700K. 64 gigs of DDR5. I actually just upgraded that. And 7900 XTX. Can you rate my PC part picker list? I don't rate PC part pickers while I'm building. I wanted to yap. I wanted to yap and write PC part picker list, but I got outvoted. So, unfortunately, due to the Thirsty Thursday regulations, I can no longer do that. Because there is no way these people, 400 million of you, showed up to Thirsty Thursday to watch me rate one random person on the internet's PC part picker list. Sorry, man. I tried to. I tried to keep yapping. Discord really does yap. Do you like that motherboard? I like it for what it is. For an affordable B760 micro ATX motherboard, yeah, it's pretty solid. This is typically the most affordable B760 with built-in Wi-Fi. Those are pretty much our biggest requirements for this type of build. In order to get the best price to performance that we can, we obviously don't want to spend too much extra on a motherboard, and a CPU like the 13400F definitely does not require beefy VRMs or anything. So yes, I really like this motherboard for the purpose that we need it for. You know, if I was building from scratch a personal build, I would, you know, you can make an argument for buying a better one for sure. But for what we need it for, this is, yeah, this is one of my favorites. Oh, I forgot. I need to get my sticker on here. Otter Sauce with the $2 super chat over on YouTube says, advice for a PC around $1,200. That's good for gaming. Well, we have the 1250 build guide coming out 2 weeks from now. You should get a 7600X CPU, and whatever the best GPU is that you can get, 7900 GRE, or at a minimum, I would go 7800 XT. Uh-oh, I'm out of i5 slots. Where should I put those? Should we just start, like, right here? Yeah. Yeah, we'll do some overlap action. That's fine. Boom. That'll work. All right. You need the sticker so you can spread the thermal paste? Oh my god, do people actually do that? Is that an actual thing? Alright, here we go. 13400F. Half a beer. Half an IPA in. See if we can get it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We got it. That's in. Boom. Alright, here's our RAM. We got some T-Force Delta, DDR5 RGB, 2x16 gigabyte. This one's at 6,000 megahertz. For the website builds, the main thing I look for is what is the most affordable white RGB, 32 gigabyte, 6,000 megahertz minimum with a CL rating of 32 or 30. That's usually my biggest or my most important search preferences. Typically, it's this T-Force kit, which is really good. Never have a problem with this kit at all. And they almost always have an affordable CL32 or CL30 rated kit. And just remember, whenever you are shopping for DDR5, if you're getting a 32 gigabyte kit, which is like pretty much the standard for DDR5, I would really do my best to search for CL30 or CL32. Don't buy one of those like CL40 kits because you save $1. Just spend the extra $1 and get the better CL rating, because it's usually not much more expensive. Fire Medic with 100 biddies says, late AF but still here. Sup? Welcome to the Double 50 Biddy Committee. Bill Visner with the Twitch Prime sub, or Tier 1 sub. Thank you. Much appreciated. What watch are you wearing? You can actually type in !watch, because I get asked at least once a stream. It's just a G-Shock, but it's a really good looking G-Shock. I don't remember what the exact model name is, but if you type in !watch, it'll take you right there. Yeah, I'm in love with this thing. I got asked enough that I made a command for it, and because I refuse to memorize what the model name is. It's probably the best looking G-Shock though. Zach's watch. Amazon affiliate link. That's how we do it, man. I guess we'll go here for this one. There we go. RK with the $5 super chat over on YouTube says, still newish to building. I have 2 bad Corsair RAM sticks. What should I do if I'm past the 30-day return window? Well, first, I would be dead set sure that they are broken. Have you tested them on 2 PCs minimum? Have you also tested them at a lower than XMP megahertz rating. So if, like on the box, it says they're supposed to be 6,000 megahertz. Have you tried it at 5,600 megahertz? It might still work. Once, if they're fully dead and you can't return them, then you're cooked. I don't know what else to tell you. I don't think there is anything you can do. Or verify if it's just one of them that's bad. It could, like, 9 times out of 10, 2 RAM sticks don't go bad. It's usually just one. So verify that it's which one, and then you still might have one good RAM kit. Is a mini PC good? Not if you like want to take gaming seriously. Like if you have some weird reasons of why you actually need a mini PC and you also want to game on it, then go for it. But don't buy a mini PC for gaming. Heist with the 2 pound. I think that one's pounds. I think I'm starting to get it. I think that's 2 pounds. Says for 2K, would you say a 7900 XTX and a 7800 X3D is still meta? Yes. Yep, spot on. Yeah, that won't change, I don't think, until Ryzen 9000 series comes out, which is only a couple months away. All right, gonna install our SSD. This SSD here is a Team Group MP44L. This is actually like a really, really good sweet spot. This MP44L has consistently been one of the most affordable Gen 4 moderated rated SSDs on the tier list. So it's not entry level, mid-tier level SSD on the tier list. It's consistently one of the most affordable options. Yeah, I've been using it a lot lately. RK with another $5 super chat. Thank you, RK. I appreciate it, man. My buddy just tested them on his. Also, we checked both individually. They're both bad. Did you check without XMP or with lower megahertz ratings? If you check that, then I don't think there's anything you can do. You can't revive RAM kits. Or we can't. Thus normal folk can't. Yeah, sorry to hear that. What CPU should I get for budget up to 800? Oh, up to $800. 5700X or a 5800X 3D? And with what GPU? I was thinking a 6700 XT. Yeah. I mean, 6700 XT, you probably can't fit a 5800 X 3D in there. If you can, go for it. But financially, you probably can't get a 5800 X 3D and a 6700 XT build. Unless if you find like a really good deal on a used 6700 XT, both would be fine. But you probably can't do that. Any tips for a mid-range PC? If you care about FPS per dollar and value, then watch one of our recent pure performance build guides. We're in a very weird time right now where like we've dished out several pure performance build guides in the last like 2 or 3 months, and they are all somehow still as relevant as they were when they launched. Because no new hardware has come out. No major pricing shift has happened in the last like 2 to 3 months. So all of those like pure performance build guide videos are still very much still relevant. I want to ask you guys, here, put the camera on me real quick. What do you think, as far as the market goes, has been the biggest? I have one in my head. What do you think has been the biggest shift in the PC building market in the last 3 months? 3 months. So well after the 40 series super cards launched, Nothing new has really launched. Actually, I got 2. Yeah, what do you guys think has been the biggest shift? SSD prices? No, SSDs went up more than 3 months ago. They went up towards the end of last year. DDR5 RAM prices? I haven't seen a difference. We've been consistently buying these kits for $100 for as long as I can remember. That's one of them that I was thinking, the 7900 GRE. Cement said it over on Twitch. The GRE coming out, that definitely shook up the market for sure, and that definitely changed metas. I'm thinking of one more. This one is a little bit less impactful compared to the 7900 GRE. There's one other shift that I've been thinking of lately. Weird back connector motherboards. Oh, that's good. That's not what I was thinking, but that's true. Yeah, a lot of people seem to be interested in that. Do you have a Discord? Yeah, type in ! Discord. We got 40-some thousand people in there. I just bought a GRE too. Yeah, yeah. That one definitely. That's objectively our biggest shakeup in the last 3 months. Yeah, that has significantly changed things. As far as the meta goes, like for NVIDIA fanboys, half of them probably don't even know what the GRE is, but OLED monitors? Maybe. I mean, they're still $700 minimum. I was thinking the price of the 4060. The 4060 launched as one of the worst price to performance cards ever, and now the 4060 is pretty close to a very respectable price. Like, you don't make fun of people for buying 4060s anymore, you know, or if you do, then you're outdated and you're just like trying to follow an outdated trend, you know. Like the 4060 was pretty bad when I mean, the card's not bad, but the pricing was pretty bad. But that pricing has come down a lot lately, and I consider the 4060 way more than I didn't consider it at all when it first launched. But yeah, the 4060 I would consider it respectable these days. I think that's a pretty big shakeup. I mean, it costs about $30 more on average than the 7600, and they perform pretty similarly. And that's like a fair NVIDIA markup. You know, like we're not gonna get to the point where the NVIDIA alternative versus AMD is cheaper than AMD. Like that's not gonna happen. So a $30 markup for similar performance, I consider that a win. That's fine. I consider the NVIDIA markup valid at that price point, you know. If we could spend just $30 more compared to the AMD cards, I would yap about AMD way less than I do now. AMD would be much more, or NVIDIA would be much more valuable. James with the 100 biddies, thank you. Zenial, oh, also double fitty biddy. Zenial Dab with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much. Z Money with the 200 biddies. Let's go. Kava again with the 100 biddies says, would you want to build a 4 to 5K USD build? No, definitely not. No, there's no point of a $4,000 to $5,000 PC. You can get a 7800X3D and a 4090 build for a little over 3K, realistically, depending on how much you want to spend on aesthetics. You would not be able to convince me that a 4K PC is worth it, just because you can get that for low threes, you know. Firemedic with the fitted video says, picked up an RX 6700 XT and an RTX 3060 deal off of Facebook for $300. $300 for both? That's really good. Very nice. You're using them for flips too? Yeah, that's dope. That's a really good deal. What's your favorite gaming console? I don't have one. Or, I shouldn't say that. I do have a Nintendo Switch. We have 2 Nintendo Switches, actually. But I never bought a PS5 or the new Series X or S. I don't even have current gen consoles, which is pretty wild. Steam Deck, if you can consider that one a console. I know it's still PC gaming and it's Linux. But yeah, I just don't buy them. I still use an Xbox 360. Nice. When is the giveaway? We have one more week. This is right now. This stream is pretty much the last stream to earn points for the giveaway. Because at the beginning of next week's stream is when we're raffling off this PC right there. This is pretty much your last stream to earn points. I use cloud gaming. Nice. I've actually been thinking about test driving cloud gaming again. I like to stay up to date on just like random technology. I'm also in like a VR gaming phase right now just because I haven't visited VR for a while. But cloud gaming is on my mind as well. I have one of those portable Steam Deck-like console or devices that's strictly for cloud gaming because it doesn't have a lot of like onboard processing power. And I've been thinking about just, you know, playing with it for a week, seeing what's the latest. I like to just stay up to date on that stuff so I don't sound like an idiot when I'm yapping. Lucas with the Fitbit. Just bought a Ryzen 5 7600X and a 4060 because of that price drop. Nice. Yeah, see, like, I don't even, like, think, like, oh, wow, I wish you would have bought AMD. It's good value. Yeah, the 4060 is good value. It went from terrible value to respectable value. I think that's pretty wild. It doesn't happen often. Watching this stream in VR, are you actually? Like, for real? Highly Studio? Is that a troll or are you actually? If so, that's crazy. I would love to hear more of why. RK with another $2 super chat says thoughts on Gray Zone Warfare. Should I know what that is? That I don't know. Is that a VR game, I want to say? Please don't judge me if I'm wrong on that. Is that a VR game? Okay, I don't see any like immediate comments or like immediate clips on Twitch, so I think I'm safe. But yeah, I do not know. I don't know what that means. Zach, can you please try Assetto Corsa with graphics mods with a VR? Oh, dude. It says PS, it's a racing game? Dude, I just filmed my Assetto Corsa video. Zach, can you try Assetto Corsa with your Moza? It's a blast. You're going to see the video maybe tomorrow. My editor is going to edit it tomorrow, and it might go live tomorrow night. I'm not sure. Yeah, we just filmed the Assetto Corsa video. I've been playing Assetto Corsa every night for the last 4 or 5 days or so. Not a lot, obviously. But yeah, I've been defo watching. I love Assetto Corsa vids. Yeah, I mean it's a very like elementary Assetto Corsa video. I do not know what I'm doing, but I feel like I did everything correctly. Type a 1 in chat if you know Assetto Corsa. I doubt there's many people, but I want to know like what language I should use to speak. How nerdy can I get with this? Type a 1 if you know Assetto Corsa. Okay, that's not bad. Okay. Oh wow, that's a lot on Twitch. I thought it was a lot on YouTube, but it's just one dude spamming. Now 2 dudes spamming. Okay, all right, a good amount of people on Twitch know. So I followed a tutorial on Assetto Corsa, and I think I got up to speed pretty quickly. I downloaded Content Manager. I got Custom Shaders Pack. I got Soul. And I got PP filters. And I started downloading some mods. I think I actually got it figured out. Yeah. Yeah, I did everything that I think you're supposed to do with the like 10-year-old game that needs a lot of mods. before you can even start playing it. I even bought a mod. Seems like you're set? Yeah. Yes, you did? Not bad? Yeah. PP filters? Yeah, I don't know why it's called PP filters. It's such an obnoxious name. But those are like the... PP filters are like shader packs in Minecraft. It's just like different art styles of how you want your graphics to look like. And I just got, I think it's called like NV Realism. It's just supposed to be like one of the most realistic looking graphics mods. And it looks really good. I mean, Assetto Corsa came out in like 2014 or something. And my game looks like it was just released this year. It looks really good. I bought my first mod from VRC, which is one of the better mod developers. I bought the Formula Alpha, which is like the Formula 1 car for 2024. And I've been driving on the track that they're racing at next weekend. Imola? I don't know how to pronounce that. But yeah, it's been really, really fun. So whenever I go to watch Formula 1 this week or next weekend, I removed the sticker. We're good. I'll know the track by the time they're watching. Imola? Okay. I think that's what I said in the video, because I did mention that in the video. I think I said Imola. I know people are gonna be, when I was writing it, I was like, I should probably look this up, but I was like, nah. People will like if I say it wrong. Imola. Make angels for God with the Twitch Prime sub. Also with the 100 biddies says, my 4090 fans are making a weird noise looking for some troubleshooting help. Do you have an email? I can send you a video of them. If you send troubleshooting help via email, I will definitely not look at it. That type of stuff gets instantly deleted. Sorry. If it has a weird noise, it can only mean like one of a couple things. Like, is something hitting it? Is there like a cable that's now wedged underneath there that you can't see, that it's just hitting? Your fan blades? I mean, I don't know what else it would even be. Like a broken fan blade, maybe? If you're actually talking about sound coming from the fan blades, like that's pretty much all it can really be. I see a lot of, I don't know if you're a beginner PC builder, but I see a lot of PC builders that are like, oh, what's this noise? I don't know what it is. And it's like the cable that's underneath it. Every single time those fans spin, it's getting hit. I don't know if that's the case, though. Kavo with the 100 biddy says, I'm considering building a 4090, 7800 X3D, and a Montec King. My friend wants me to do an i9. No, I would do the 7800 X3D. Yeah, don't listen to your friend. You're good. Good choices. I think I lost my sim racing community after that. They're all gone now. What do you think about SATA SSDs? I don't think that you should use them unless if it's a weird situation. All right, we're installing the cooler fan here. Yeah, I mean, like the price of NVMe SSDs is pretty much the same as SATA SSDs. So like, it's just, I haven't used a SATA SSD in a while. They're pretty much obsolete at this point. Unless if you're using a motherboard so old that it doesn't have an NVMe or an M.2 slot on it. Doing Duolingo right now? Nice. Duolingo was actually founded here in Pittsburgh. Their office is in Pittsburgh. I went to a Duolingo Halloween party like 5 years ago or so. Absolutely wasted. Just incredible. Don't know how I survived that one. That was a bad one. That was a real bad one, actually. Is the giveaway today? No, it's next week. So today is pretty much the last day to earn points for the giveaway. Okay, motherboard is prepped. Making progress. Bring back hydrate. That's a really good idea. But then Painful comes in and tells me, like, Zach, you owe 50 hydrates. I have a 76-day streak of Duolingo. That's impressive. Nice. That's really impressive. I mean, I'm happy with my 11-day streak of building a PC, but you got me beat. You need to use the new Thermalright AS Evolution CPU cooler. I think I saw that. Did you guys link it in the mod chat? Thermalright AS Evolution. Okay, that didn't come up with anything. What are you talking about? Where'd that message go? I lost it. AS Evolution. I typed that in. Dude, that doesn't find anything. What are you smoking? What's it called, Doc? That didn't find anything. 0 search results. Assassin's Spirit? Oh, is that what AS is? Okay. Assassin Spirit Evolution. I see an Assassin's Spirit. Is that what you're talking about? Oh, Assassin's Spirit 120 Evo. Got it. Yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't like it when I saw it. I didn't even participate in the mod chat when you guys were talking about it. I mean, for 20 bucks, it looks really good value-wise, but the RGBs are just way too unique. Like, by itself, this looks really cool, but do they make fans that have RGB fan blades with an RGB ring? And I don't know how detailed this centerpiece is, but even that that centerpiece looks very unique too. If you can find fans that completely match this, then yeah, I think that looks cool. But like by itself, that would look a little funky next to like more traditional RGB fans. It was a little too unique for me. RK said with another $2 super chat says, "Homie is me with too many drinks." Me? You can get the exact same fan? Yeah, if you can fill out an entire case with those fans, that would be pretty dope. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. What you talking about too many beers, man? I'm half a beer in. 2/3. What do you think? Dude, that's so crazy. Oh my god, that's kind of creepy. Rep Zitty says, what do you think of the HyperX Pulsefire Haste Wireless?
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
I literally just bought that like 6 hours ago. Are you trolling? Is my Amazon account hacked? I literally just bought it like 6 hours ago. I was watching somebody on TikTok, and he was saying he's stalking. Yeah, dude, I don't believe that coincidence at all. I literally just bought it. I was watching somebody on TikTok, Liam. Do you guys watch Liam on TikTok? He's really good. Hold on, let me show you. No, not you. Not you either. Liam? This guy? Do you guys watch this guy on TikTok? Fantastic Tech. He makes really good videos. And he just made it like a dedicated video about the Pulsefire Haste, the wire version. And I'm putting together a setup guide video. And I'm like, I'm gonna take this dude's word for it. They're like $60 brand new, but I found somebody selling them new on eBay for like $37. So I bought one of those. Hopefully it's not a counterfeit. But yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I don't have any opinions yet. Vito with the Twitch Prime sub. Much appreciated. Kava with another 100 bit. He says, what RGB cooler would you choose for the 7800X3D? Ooh, that's a tough one. At a minimum, I would get the Peerless Assassin from Thermalright. That's the dual tower, dual 120 fans. I would buy that at a minimum. Ideally, you know, an AIO. What headset are you using? This is the Corsair HS80. You can type in ! headset to get there. It is the original HS80, not the HS80 Plus? No. Elite? Oh my god, what's the new version called? I forgot already. HS80 Elite. I forget. It's not the new one. It's the old one. Max. Max. HS80 Max. Thank you, Mark. Thank you. I think ! headset works. Is that working? Maybe it's not. Kava with the 300 biddies says, appreciate your opinion. You're welcome. Thank you for all the biddies, man.
Appreciate your opinion.
Oh. I forgot the TTS at 300 bits. My bad. Yeah, there it is. Headset. What do you think about the 5800X being $175 on Amazon? I also filmed a video about this today. I just don't like spending a lot of money on AM4. We are like 2-3 maybe months away from Ryzen 9000 series coming out. I don't recommend people spend more than a 5600 on AM4. Like, in 2 months from now, we're gonna say Ryzen 5000 series is 2 generations out of date. Like, that's wild. So I just don't recommend making the investment for a new build. Now, what the video explains is, if you're currently on AM4, like you have a 3600, 5500 maybe, if you want to make the upgrade, then go for it. Then I still think it's valuable. That way you get the full upgrade path benefits of your AM4 motherboard. But if you're building a brand new PC, I don't think it's a smart move.
And his name is John C.
Kava, oh my god. Kava gifting out 5 tier 1 gifted subs. I think I got PTSD from the sub train last week. If you guys weren't there, Doc, we broke our hype train record. I think we doubled our hype train record last week. It was insane. But yeah, Kava, thank you very much for those 5 gifted. Also, the Devilish participating, gifting out a tier 1 sub over there. Thank you very much. Let's go. Oh, we do have a hype train right now? I never get an alert. I don't know why. Like, why does it not, like, tell me, like, right away, hey, you have a hype train? Yep. Oh, wow. Level 3. I got no.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out! Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
Oh my god, I think I'm dying. Whew. I mean, I literally just choked on air. I hate when people do that. I hate when somebody chokes on air. I think it's like the most, like, toddler thing that you can do. Like, it's literally air. There was no gust of wind or anything, and I literally just choked on it sitting here. It doesn't make any sense. Painful's here with the fit of it is. Missing mod subs. Oh, Painful with the tier 2 resub. How did I miss that? Painful, welcome. Painful with the 40-month tier 2 resub. Thank you. He says, day 1,216 of giving Zach my money to stay as a mod. Yes, being a mod is a paid-for position. Thank you, man.
And his name is John C.
Oh my god, Kava. Kava carrying the hype train. Kava with another 5 tier 1 gifted subs. Let's go. Thank you very much, man. I don't think my opinion is that good, just for the record. I hope you're not still paying me for my opinion. I mean, I say some decent stuff every now and then. I don't think it's like that, though. Thank you, though. That's what's up. Much appreciated. Koro with the 100 bit, he says, I'm 35 and still inhale my own saliva down the wrong tube, making me cough. Yeah, it's such. I get mad at it. Like I get mad when I see people do it. I'm like, how do you not have control over your body enough that you don't choke on your own saliva? But apparently it happens to the best of us. Yeah. It might get worse as you get older. I don't know. I trip on air sometimes.
And his name is John C.
If I saw that, that would also probably make me angry. Oh my god. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Asia Horse spotted. Yes, we are of course using some Asia Horse cable extensions over here during the hype train. Seb gifting out tier 1 sub, participating in the level 4 hype train. Thank you. Zach, please make a stream racing with viewers on Assetto Corsa. No. No. So here's the thing, man. I am pretty competitive. We did have a pretty good streak of... So, for those of you that don't know, there's probably like 6 of you here. But back in the day, like 2 years ago, we used to stream Forza Horizon 4, not 5. Forza Horizon 4 on a weekly basis, if not bi-weekly, like twice a week. And we had a lot of fun, man. Like, the ZTT Forza community, like, we were growing pretty big. Like, we had big-time Forza content creators come into the stream and watch. It was getting to be a pretty big deal.
Know your role and shut your mouth because the people's champ is ready to talk.
I had something more to say, but I will wait, Kava, with your 500 biddies. What do you have to say?
Not paying for your opinion anymore. Just enjoy the content and showing some support.
Thank you, Kava. Much appreciated. That was very nice of you. You can interrupt me all you want if you want to be nice. Thank you, man. Much appreciated. But yeah, once our community was getting a little bit bigger, my average placing in the standings of the Forza streams was like dropping down like 1 per week or so. And it got to the point where I was ending up like in the bottom 9, 10th, 11th, 12th place every single time. And I don't lose well. I'm not a good loser. It's not fun. Assetto Corsa, I'm like a year out from even considering racing with people online. There is no way. There is no way. What I will do though is I would consider lawn mowing streams.
Know your role and shut your mouth because the people's champ is ready to
I'll
talk.
stop yapping. I got the message. Sithis with your 500 biddies. What's your interruption?
Loving the stream, but for some reason I'm not getting giveaway points from watching.
You just gotta wait, man. It's not updated for whatever reason. It's a slow platform. We have 1,600 people. Yeah, 1,600 people. It's working for. It's just not. It doesn't give you the immediate feedback, unfortunately. The best thing I can do is just put a reminder to check it either at the end of the stream or like even later this week. And just go back in there, see that you got the points, and then buy your tickets. That way you don't forget, because we are doing the giveaway raffle stream next week. So don't let your points sit there without converting them to tickets. That's the biggest thing. But thank you for your 500 biddies. Much appreciated. Kora with the fitted biddy says, it's like hitting your teeth with a spoon all these years of life, and I just randomly forget how to function sometimes. Dude, I know, man, that's sad. It's sad. The tripping on air thing, that's probably the worst. Painful with the fitted biddy says, I'm at 105 tickets. Oh my god. 105 tickets! Type in the chat how many tickets you guys have. 105? That seems
Know your
high.
role
That seems
and
rich.
shut your mouth because the people's champ is ready to talk.
Kava's carrying us big time. Another 500 biddies.
If I win the giveaway, can you redraw for someone else?
I can. And that's also very nice if you do. Kava getting those nice points today. Oh my goodness. I can. I will actually redraw 5 times right away. That way we have backup winners good to go. Ads? Thank you for watching the ads. Yeah, we're actually going to redraw 5 times right away. Just so we have backup winners. Oh my god, I put this in wrong. Just so we have backup winners in case if somebody like you doesn't want it or somebody can't claim it or whatever. Highly Studio with 100 biddies says, tagged ya in Insta. My stunning RX 580 build. Can I get $400? Post in the Discord. Discord or Instagram DMs are definitely not a good. It's kind of a mess right now. All right, that cable extension took forever. I need a breather. I need a yap breather. Level 5 hype train. Let's go. Thank you very much. We can't get points on YouTube, right? Correct. I mean, just create an account on Twitch real quick, leave that stream up, and come back to YouTube if you want. That way you're earning points. You might as well. Hey, Zach, what would be the lowest amount that could be spent on an AM5 build? Good question. The lowest amount of money, realistically, like obviously you can go super low with an obnoxious PC. Realistically, probably all new parts. 800, 7500F, and a 7600 would probably be the lowest that I would consider an AM5 build. You are going to leave performance on the table with that kind of build. Because if you would have went with AM5, going against what I said earlier, you could get more price to performance because you would have more money for a better GPU. But yeah, probably 800 or so for a realistic, not stupid AM5 build. Yeah, probably around 800 or so. Sithis now, tier 1 sub. Thank you, Sithis. Much appreciated. After the 500 biddies, the sub comes along. What is your favorite beer? You should try a Danish beer. I don't know what a Danish beer is. I don't know if I've ever had one. And I don't have a favorite beer. I very, very rarely buy the same beer twice. My wife and I are almost always experimenting. Like there's a couple Voodoo Rangers that we'll buy if we go somewhere that doesn't have like local craft options and whatnot. Like if they got Voodoos, those are pretty good. I do have a soft spot for the Karbach Hopadillo down in Houston, Texas, because that was like the first like the Hopadillo is like one of the very first IPAs that like really got me hooked into IPAs. I've definitely had better beers since then, but that always has like a soft spot in my heart. But I don't have like a beer that's like my favorite. Like, oh, I gotta buy this. I prefer. I get more enjoyment trying new stuff. You should do a stream rating viewers' PC part picker list. Oh man. Oh man. Type the number in chat of how many streams you've watched of our PC part picker contests. You don't even know, man. Oh man. We used to run, again back in the day, PC part picker contests where we would give away prizes. You would submit your PC part 0, 0, 0, 1, 24. Look at all those zeros, man. There's so many people. Yeah, we used to run them like, I don't know, once every 2 months or so. And we would cap the entries at 75 because I couldn't handle judging more than 75 PC part picker lists in one day. In like a 4-hour stretch. And, oh man, they were brutal. I mean, The top like 10 to 15 builders in the community would be consistently in the top like 10 to 15, and they would just duke it out, man. Like those PC part picker lists, we had to nitpick down to a molecular level of which PCs were better than the others. But it was cool because we would do a theme. Like we would do like today's PC part picker contest. You have to use like the new GPU that came out this week, or it's got to be themed around the holiday that's happening this week, or whatever it was. They were fun, but they were very exhausting. Super exhausting. I really do want to run another one because we have such a bigger, wide open community these days that we would get like a lot of crazy entries, I think. It would be very interesting. But it's just a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work. All right, Painful with the Fitbit says you never actually judge 75. Half would insta fail. That's true. Yeah, we really only look at like 30 to 40 per night. That's true. Yeah, 30 to 40 is my cap. I can't look at more than 30 to 40 PC part picker lists in a day. Bunk Willie with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Cypher Jin with the Twitch Prime sub. Q Boss with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Much appreciated. And I haven't actually thanked you guys other than when you were in ad break, so you didn't hear the thank you. But if you guys are watching ads tonight, then I really appreciate it. You guys are what fun creators live streams. So thank you for sitting through those. I know it's painful. But I promise you're not missing much during the ad breaks. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. Do you lose performance with cable extensions? No. No, not at all. No, you're good to go. All right, here's our GPU. We got the MSI Ventus RTX 4070. For our pre-built on ZTTbuilds.com, we're typically only rotating through, because we have to have a white GPU. We're typically only rotating through either these MSI Ventus cards or the Asus Dual cards, like the white spaceship looking cards that I love. We just pick whichever one is cheapest at current pricing. But yeah, we got a all white, super clean side profile. Perfectly white, looks really good. There's some silver on the bottom here, but you don't see that. Very nice looking card. RTX 4070. T-Dog with the tier 1 sub. Come back for 2 months now. Thank you very much. Do you buy those at retail or in bulk? So we have a kind of a weird business model. We rarely buy things in bulk. If there is a crazy discount of a part that we use often on like through Amazon Business, like our Amazon Business account will offer us some bulk order deals. Or if there's just like a regular retail deal of a part that we buy often, like the case that we're using today, the Pop Mini Airs, I usually pay $80 for them, I think. Yeah, they're normally $80. They just went on sale on Newegg for $60. So I bought those in bulk. But other than that, most of our stuff is just normal retail pricing. And that's because we get away, as you guys know, I've mentioned this multiple times, we sell our builds a little bit more expensive than a lot of competitors. Like, I don't think people buy ZTT builds because it's like, oh, that price is so hard to beat. That's not like the goal that we're going for. Like, we provide a lot of value outside of the build with all of the freebies you get, the ebook you get, you know. People just want to buy from ZTT, which is probably a majority of it. Oh my god, that's kind of bad. So yeah, we don't need to order in bulk to stay surviving. But with that being said, I do have a meeting on Tuesday with a bulk order supply company. I've talked to so many bulk order supply companies, and there's always like 1 or 2 reasons why I don't want to go with them. But this latest one seems very, very good, and the prices that they were offering me are like insane. Like, to the point where I'll actually be able to lower prices of the builds. So we might bulk order a little bit more here in the near future. Mark gifting out tier 1 sub. Thank you. To Brainiac. Let's go. Good choice. Good luck for your meeting. Thank you. It's really good luck for them, though. I think they're trying to win me over. Everything that they've said so far has been really good. Like, we only have to get really substantially lower pricing, we only have to order quantities of 30 for things. So, like, 30 GPUs, that's kind of steep. But, like, 30 CPUs, 30 cases, 30 SSDs at a time, that's a little bit more manageable for where we're at. A lot of places, like, the quantity levels are like 50 to 100 to get like decent pricing, and that's just kind of unrealistic for our infrastructure right now. But 30 is a little bit more manageable, and the price savings at that level are just crazy. Royo with the Fitbitties. Oh my god, late Fitbitty committee entry. Okay, I really gotta go to the bathroom. We're gonna take a quick break. I'll try to run an ad that way you don't have to watch ads later, and I will be right back. Alright, I made the decision. It's definitely a 2-beer night. I'm fully committing. Xzia, gifted out tier 1 sub. Thank you. Much appreciated. Gifted sub during the break. Much appreciated. Do a weekend stream? We occasionally do. Hasn't been lately. This weekend's Mother's Day, though. And we got all sorts of plans for Mother's Day. Right? All sorts of plans. Huge plans. The private plane will be showing up Saturday evening, straight to the house. Well, the helicopter is going to take us there. And then hopefully the Lambo is going to drive us from the helicopter over to the private jet. And then just make sure everyone packs their swimsuits and also their snowboarding gear, because it's going to be a wild weekend for for Mother's Day. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. When do you get on the space shuttle? That's when we eat dessert. Yeah, because my kids really like that, so they want to eat ice cream and do a couple laps around the moon. Small Mother's Day event, not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, we're trying to keep it easy. Like I said, we're trying to save money over here, so. Painful with the Fitty Bitty says, wait, I booked the private jet for this weekend? That is a problem. We only have one ZTT corporate jet. I'll have to look at the priority list, though, to see who gets dibs. Painful. I'll get back to you on that one. I'm not exactly sure who's at the top of the list. I'll let you know. Happy Joe with 100 biddies says, first, I would like to thank you for the advice on the new cooler from last week. You're welcome. What's second? Is there a follow-up to that? What are you doing on Mars? No, we're not going that far. I gotta be back for that bulk order meeting, man. It's very important. We're not gonna be able to afford the second ZTT corporate jet without that meeting. There it is. Happy Joe with another 100 bid. He says, on another note, what is the best FPS per dollar GPU? $600 can get me right now. 600's a weird price range because there is no AMD alternative at $600 right now. You only have the TI Super, the 70 Ti Super. That's at about six. Let me fact check that real quick. Pretty sure the 70 Ti Super is there, but there is no AMD card at $600 right now. Oh wait, no, I am not talking about the TI Super. I'm talking about just the 70 Super. My bad. 70 Super. Yeah, the 70 Super is what's at 600. I mean, that's a tough one. Yeah, that's a tough one. Because AMD's 7900 XT is a little bit more than that. And then the GRE is below that. So if you want to spend the full 600, you know, probably the 4070 Super. Or if you're willing to go a little bit higher or lower, you can get a better deal. But 509 for a 7800 XT, yeah, that's not in the $600 price range. Yeah, AMD doesn't really have a competing card right there, which is weird. On PC Part Picker, some 4070s are the same price as 4070 Supers. Yeah, don't buy that. What are those GPUs on the shelf? Just the only red and black GPUs that I had in inventory. Mostly all broken. 2 of them are RX 460s. Let's make a little progress here on the build before we pour that second one. 2 of them are RX 460s that I bought during the pandemic because times were tough. If you know, you know. And 2 of them are RX 580s, which are just broken. All right. Here's our case, the Fractal Design Pop Mini Air. This is what we use in the Ice Lance PC. We actually used to use this for multiple builds until we upgraded to the Montech Sky 2. But I still really, really like this case if you don't need a fish tank look. If you want that more traditional style of case, I really, really like this one. Haywood with the 5 Canadian says, I bought a 5700 XT from AliExpress, but the GPU info says 5500 XT. Yikes. They will refund me, but is trans GPU-ism coming back? I don't know what you're trying to say there. Hopefully you get your refund, though. Yeah, you got to be careful, man. Just, it's not unique to AliExpress, but you got to know who you're buying from. Like, I have personally never gone through that before because I refuse to buy from any seller on AliExpress that doesn't look 100% top tier reputable. So that type of stuff just doesn't happen. But yeah, you definitely got to be careful because there are people trying to scam on there and do GPU swaps like that for sure. but that is not unique to AliExpress. Stockton with the $5 super chat on YouTube says, I didn't buy any beer for this stream. Yikes. Yeah, you're okay. Well, now I need a beer. I'll drink one for you. No problemo. Why was my message deleted? I just corrected his grammar. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Our mods never make mistakes. So, I've said this before, but if you don't know why a message was deleted, or if you don't know why you got banned, maybe you don't belong here. Because they don't make mistakes. Zach, what's your favorite Formula 1 driver? I am still up in the air. I am trying to decide. I am in a big Formula 1 phase right now. Like, for the first time in my life. I am very new to the sport. I was very excited that Lando won last weekend. Like, his first win, I think I don't think anybody hates Lando. Like, Lando doesn't have haters. So that was really fun to watch. I don't have a favorite team, favorite person. I'm still backtracking through the Netflix Drive to Survive to like try to figure out who I'm gonna root for, but I don't know. I'm kind of up in the air. Yes, at Miami, Lando has everyone's respect. I mean, I think people all respected Lando before that, no? Yeah, I don't know. Do you guys have favorite drivers or favorite teams? I mean, if I had to pick a team, it would probably be Ferrari. And I'm excited to see Hamilton drive for Ferrari next year. I think that could shake things up a little bit. But I wouldn't say that they're my favorite team. Yeah, I don't know yet. Max Verstappen, is he actually your favorite driver? McLaren? Ferrari is the standard favorite? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I like red. And I envision myself having like Ferrari cars and Lego sets up here on my shelf one day and whatnot. So Ferrari fits my color scheme. Zach Vasquez with the $10 super chat says, is ray tracing worth it in racing games like Forza Motorsport? It's not. It's not. It looks cool. I've been playing Forza on with ray tracing before I got the 4K monitor. Now that I have the 4K monitor, I'm not going anywhere near ray tracing. But when I was in 1440p, I was turning on ray tracing. But like every now and then, it would just cause a dip in FPS. And when you're racing, I mean, one little FPS dip and you're in the wall. It's just not reliable. It makes the FPS inconsistent enough that it's just not worth it. You need consistency when racing. So, yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. My favorite team is McLaren. And favorite car in general, and Ferrari, as Ferrari is just a classic. Okay, so does everyone like Ferrari? Is that a thing? I feel like ray tracing isn't worth it. Yeah, I mean, I made that video talking about like why is this the gold standard? Like why is ray tracing the thing that we justify being worth the extra cost? Why is it not like 4K performance, 4K FPS per dollar? Now that we have a bunch of 4K TVs and monitors and whatnot, why aren't we focusing on innovating with like upgradable GPUs or expandable VRAM or anything other than ray tracing? Like, why is that the thing? You know, it's questionable. It's questionable. $19C88 with the 200 biddies. Thank you. Happy Joan with another 100 bit. He says, for the love of God, tell me the beer is cold. Yeah, I mean, I got it from the fridge like 10 minutes ago. But to your defense, I will have to drink it quickly because it's the temperature is increasing. Cora with the Fitbit, he says, I'm getting close to being able to afford to build my budget video editing PC. Just wanted to know your thoughts on a 12600K and an RTX 3060. Yeah, that would be good actually. I really like Intel CPUs, the ones that have integrated graphics, so don't buy like the KF, buy the K like you said. Adobe Premiere still utilizes Intel QuickSync for sure. You don't really need a GPU better than a 3060. I think that's actually a good idea. You want to go more CPU heavy with a video editing PC. But more importantly than any of that, in my opinion, is buying a fast SSD. And ideally 2 of them. The min-max of editing PCs is actually a second SSD that's not your boot drive. So you install Adobe Premiere on your normal C boot drive, but then you have a second SSD strictly for your Adobe Premiere projects. And that way your SSD is not being used at all except for when you're video editing. And then buy as fast as you can. That's the min-maxy way to do it. All right, motherboard's in. Painful the Fitty Bitty says that dude was muted for typing in all caps. When muted, it deletes all messages. Oh. So you weren't muted because you were correcting somebody's grammar. You were muted for a different message of typing in all caps. See? If you don't know that you shouldn't be typing in all caps, maybe you don't belong here, man. That's a pretty standard rule across the internet. Let's not scream in all caps. There we go. See? The mods never make a mistake. Vinny with the 100 bit, he says, have you ever considered a swivel stand for all these PC building streams? It would be nice. Putting this up here, swiveling it. I feel like that's kind of bougie, though. What do you guys think? Like, if I showed up to a Thirsty Thursday with a swivel stand, would you guys watch it? Or would that be, like, the final breaking point? Like, too much yapping, too much beer, too much swivel, and then you're gone. I don't know, man. The swivel seems like it's a little too over the top. I'd rather scuff up my table like any true PC builder would. That's why I'm here, says Mark. The more swivel, the better. I dare you $100 to chug 3 beers.
And his name is John C.
Is that worth it? Diana? $100 for 3 beers chugging?
Watch out, watch out, watch
No?
out, watch out.
Yeah. She said no.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
What would be real? Like, what would I do that for? 500? I would consider 500. No, I wouldn't consider. I would definitely do it for 500, right? Yeah, $100 isn't worth it. I would lose that $100 in my productivity tomorrow. $500? That'd probably be ROI positive. Yeah, I would do that. I would do that one. $500 for 3 hot beers? Oh, it's hot beers? I mean, hot beers are easier to chug. You know, cold beers hurt your throat.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
I'd probably still do it for 500. Stockton with a $5 dono. Says, after the meeting... Oh, I missed that. After the meeting, you might change. Yeah, that's true. Painful the Fitty Bitty says, if you chug 3 beers, you will say something that gets you can't... Oh, that's true, too. I'd have to end the stream right away. Yeah. No, I mean, that's not true. It's not like when I get wasted, Actually, I don't know what I say anymore these days. I mean, when was the last time I got wasted? I mean, I haven't had. Yeah, when was that? New Year's? New Year's this year? That was last year. New Year's last year was probably the most recent time that I had more than 3 beers. I never have 3 beers. Yeah, it's been well over a year since I've even had 3 beers. So I don't even know what I say these days. Happy Joe in the 100 base says no hot beer. Yeah, hot beer is easier. Monkey with the machine guns here with the 200 bit. He says big old turntable and lots of dry ice. I don't know what that means. Is that in reference to something? Scavenger with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. 19 RC88 again with the 200 biddies. No message though. Thank you.
And his name is John C.
You were all killing me. Expect this man to answer 500 people's tech questions. It's wild. I feel like we do a pretty good job of answering it. How many people out there have been asking a tech question and I just have not answered it yet? And you're like, just like, when the F is he gonna read this question and answer it? Who's got one for me? I'll do one I'll do one dedicated sit down. I'll answer your tech question. What do you got? Who's got a good one for me before I start building? Is the 1050 Ti a good GPU for an AMD FX 8350 Black Edition? You guys are gonna waste your one and only tech question on that? No, do not buy an FX CPU at all. Just stay away. FX CPUs weren't even good when they were new. Nobody bought FX CPUs back then. Definitely don't buy it now. Stay far away from it. Only tech question today? Question mark? Yeah, that was literally the only one, man. No more tech questions. That's it. That's not what I do. I don't answer tech questions. That's not my job. How bad would the bottleneck be for an RX 6800 with a Ryzen 5 5600? 0. That's fine, man. I don't know who's telling you that would be a bottleneck, but that is fine. FX almost killed AMD? Yeah, I mean, nobody bought FX. Even when it launched. Like, when FX CPU... Like, people don't know this, man. It's wild. Before Ryzen, AMD's CPUs were the FX series. Nobody bought them. Like, it was not a Intel versus AMD debate. Nobody bought them. Nobody bought FX CPUs. It is a much different world now. If they hadn't come out with Ryzen, they would have been gone. Yeah, I mean, I remember vividly, like the first week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks after Ryzen launched, and just knowing, I think everybody knew it, that it was like, the PC building market is changing forever right now. Like, those Ryzen CPUs came out with an absolute bang, and we just knew from the jump that these were going to be good, and they were. And like, we didn't even know it was going to be this good, but we knew it was like, oh wow, AMD is not messing around anymore. It was game changing. It was wild. Yeah, that first gen Ryzen completely changed the game. It was all Intel before then. All Intel. Search AMD FX Black on Google. That is mine. They still sell for $200. No, they don't. They might be listed for $200. They're not selling for $200. No way. I thought the 6300 FX was popular back in its day. The 6300 FX was probably the most popular FX CPU. Yeah, I mean, that part is right. That doesn't mean it was popular, like, overall. But for the small community of FX buyers, yeah, that 6300 was the best price to performance one. Yeah. What specs do you have for the PC? This is a 13400F and an RTX 4070. And now I just got to go through the painful part of cable managing this. The cable management of this one is not the best. The Fractal Design Pop Air is definitely not like a struggle. Oh, check out my new. I bought a variety pack of zip ties because I've been building so many PCs at the house, and it came with this very functional tub of zip ties that I can use at a later date. How will you know if you win the giveaway? I mean, we're going to announce it on stream during Thirsty Thursday of next week. But if you are not here, it'll be a Twitch DM. Because it's a Twitch-only giveaway. Yeah, it'll be a Twitch DM. Please do not be like the guy last month that didn't respond. And still didn't respond. Probably a fake account, but... check your Twitch DMs. How much is this PC? We sell it for $16.99. And it cost me a few hundred less than that. Pull it up right now. This exact PC, if you want to build it yourself. Which one am I building? This one. This one cost me, full transparency, $12.01 before taxes. $12.01 before taxes. So this is probably a $1,300-ish PC if you were to build it yourself. Can I get the PC that the guy didn't respond to? We re-rolled, and he got it. Numpty won. Numpty won last month. He gave it to his 7-year-old daughter. I don't think I told you this, Diana. Numpty, the winner of the PC last month, his daughter sent me a video saying thank you for the PC. It was very nice of her. She was excited. Or no, she wasn't 7. She was way younger than that. No, I forget how young she was. Yeah, she was younger than that. Never mind, not 7. I don't know where I got 7 from. Alright. How to enter? Type in !! giveaway. Yeah, this one's just kind of a pain because for whatever reason, this is the only thing I don't like about this case, is Fractal Design doesn't pre-cable manage the RGB, which is the RGB cables, which is kind of annoying. It all comes down to here, and you kind of just have to get everything out of the way, and it is quite annoying. Sorry, I'm in focus mode for cable management. Germ with the 100 biddies, thank you. Painful with the 50 biddies says AMD had a scandal with the FX where they were listing the CPUs with the thread count as the core count. Oh, I don't remember that at all, really? Happy Joe with the 100 biddies says, here's a tech question, Drake or Kendrick? Hey. I'm being asked what's my opinion on Drake or Kendrick. What do I say? Kendrick 100%. That's not going to get me canceled, is it? Okay, Kendrick 100%. And just in case if anybody clips that my wife said that. That's not me. I am not following that at all. It's almost intimidating. Because, like, I know, like, half the planet is following along to that story. I'm completely in the dark. I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on with that. Both suck, says Mark. Yeah, I have no idea what it's about. Not following. I'm too invested in Formula One right now. All right. So that's out of the way. Kendrick 100%, huh? Now I'm kind of interested though. Not even a debate. I need to see what's going on. Oh my god, these cables are all over the place. There we go. Kendrick easily. How do you get points for the giveaway? Well, since you're asking over on YouTube, just look in the description of the YouTube video. That will tell you everything that you need to know. All right, here we go. We're going to do some daisy chaining action. I don't know if you're going to be able to follow along. This is the... Oh, nope. Before we do that, actually, we got to grab the RGB connector from our CPU cooler as well. We can't forget. We can't leave him hanging. There we go. All right. This is the definition of daisy chaining right here. We have 4 RGB fans, ARGB fans, that we want to daisy chain up to. This is the one thing that I love about the Fractal design. I don't know if you can see in the corner there, but there is a 3-pin ARGB connector on the case. Usually, you only see them on the motherboard. This case has one. So you can plug in and daisy chain any ARGB product you want up into this little PCB on the case, and then that allows you to press the case button to control the ARGB products. Usually you have to connect them all to the motherboard. This is one of the main reasons why I love the Fractal Design Pop Air series. Okay, so this is my rear fan. I'm going to daisy chain my CPU cooler that we installed, the CPU cooler fan to that, and then I'm going to daisy chain that to one of the front fans right there. Oops. And then I'm going to daisy chain that to one of the other front fans right there. So now the end of that daisy chain connection is all going to terminate up here. I gotta stand up here on that case connector. Now, with one press of the button, I am controlling all 4 ARGB fans that we have on this case without the need of a motherboard with an ARGB port, and without having to even install terrible RGB software. That's why I love this case. Mods on fire today? Are they working tonight? Is this a heavy mod workout day? Some days they get to relax, but some days they're really clocking in. Is this a clock in day? All right. Got all that right there. Gonna try to make this somewhat pretty over here somehow. Maybe. Mods are locked in. Mark is even being charitable. What am I missing? Other than a zip tie. What are the specs? This is a 13400F. 32 gigs of DDR5. And an RTX 4070. It's our Icelance PC on ZTTbuilds.com. Somebody that buys an Icelance is going to get this one built here on Thursday. And they're going to have no idea. Well, they might, because my cable management is subpar compared to Sam, who is our other PC builder. So, yeah, they might know. Some people might open up their PCs and be like, yeah, that was probably Zach. Seb gifting out another tier 1 sub. Let's go. Thank you. How long will the stream go for? whenever we finish this PC, we'll go to after hours where we just do PC building Q&A, talk. Maybe we'll talk more sim racing. I don't know, another hour or so, probably longer than that. I don't know. It all depends, man. It depends on the level of questions I get asked. If I get sent too many PC part pickers, then probably not long. Are you building a micro ATX build? Yes. Yes, this is micro ATX. I really like micro ATX builds. If you're trying to go like pure price to performance, because I mean, still to this day, but there's still a huge price difference between ATX motherboards and micro ATX motherboards. Like 30, 40, sometimes $50. I mean, it is, even with AM4 still, there's a big price gap between micro ATX and ATX boards. I was just looking at that today. Painful the Fitted Video says, the $300 7800X3D I ordered on AliExpress came in. All good? Nice. Nice. Micro ATX are bad for flips, right? Like, where are you getting that from? I'm not judging you. I'm judging where in the world did you get that information from? I almost exclusively flip with micro ATX because you can get better price to performance. I don't know who would say that. Like, who in the world would say that out loud? That micro ATX flips are bad. That's so weird. Yeah, I would love. Send me a DM of where you heard that from. Yeah, I don't think. I mean, to be honest, I don't think anybody that's. Oh nope, I forgot the fans. I don't think people that are interested in buying pre-builts are like, oh no, I wanted ATX. Like, I don't even think they know the difference, to be honest. But the amount of money that you save from going with micro ATX, because the case is cheaper and the motherboard is cheaper, allows you to get better CPU, better GPU, which gives you the higher profit margins. So yeah, micro ATX is goated, bro. Obviously worse than ATX, but for the price, it's sometimes better. Yeah.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Yeah, I mean, for a flip, I almost always go micro ATX. Painful with the Fitbit says, I only build micro ATX, budget, and ITX expensive. It's been a while since I've even touched ATX. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm in the last like 3 years, total builds. I mean, my ATX percentage is like less than 30%. What is a really good and cheap ATX case that is black? I like the Sky 2. It depends on what you consider cheap, though. I like the Sky 2 for $80 because that's a fish tank, 4 ARGB fans for $80. The Montech Sky 2. What's the turnaround time for your consulting services? I rarely let it go past 48 hours. Very rarely. I think we have a queue right now of 2. There's 1 or 2 people right now waiting, if you're asking because that's one of you. But rarely past 48 hours. It's almost always within 1 to 2 days. 95% of the time. Yeah, it's usually pretty quick. Okay, oh, no. Okay, I'm losing focus. That fan is plugged in. Now we have these 2 fans right here. We're also going to daisy chain them. These are just our 2 front fans, which we need to get them plugged into the motherboard. So I'm going to daisy chain those 2 together. And then for this build, we do usually use a PWM extension, which is just an extension cable for a PWM connector, because this daisy chain doesn't reach the motherboard. So we just plug in one of these extensions here. And then that way I have enough length to reach the connector on the motherboard, and then we're good. what do we have to include for what we want in the PC consulting build? So whenever you buy a PC consulting service from ztthelp.com, you'll automatically get an email with instructions of how to fill out this form. And it sends you this form with all of the questions that you need to answer. So you don't need to like come up with answers of like, oh, what should I tell Zach? The form will ask you every single question that I need to make the service a success for you. It's a very streamlined process. Yeah, we have it down pretty well. I mean, I started like my PC consulting services with like the PC component list design. I think we started at $20. And $20 for me building somebody a parts list with alternatives and explanations and the email back and forth, it was not worth my time at all. But by charging only $20, I got a lot of orders, and that gave me a lot of practice, and we could refine the entire process and whatnot. And now it's like super streamlined, and it's a really nice system. I'm pretty proud of it. Okay, where are we at here? I don't really remember how I've been cable managing this thing. Probably like that. We're just gonna bunch up these cables and see what happens. I don't remember this. Oh, that's what I need to do. Just like that. Okay. All right, let's flip this off. I'm usually pretty efficient at this, but I don't ever drink a beer whenever I'm building at night. Efficiencies are lacking here right now. I love your TikTok videos. Very informational. Glad to hear it, man. Thank you for watching them. There we go. All right. That is kind of clean. Clean enough, I would say. Let's add our power supply now. Here we go. Power supply is already prepped with the cable extensions. So we're going to put that fan down. That way it can breathe in that fresh air from underneath the case. And lock that into place. Do you reply to Discord DMs? Not typically, to be honest. Sometimes. I definitely, over the last, I don't know, year or so, have fallen into the trap of not being good at any DMs. Like, I definitely respond to a lot. But there's no one specific platform where it's like, yeah, if you send me a DM there, I'll definitely look at it. The most realistic way to get in contact with me is to talk in the normal Discord server, the ! Discord server, because that is where I lurk and talk and hang out with people the most, is just in the Discord server. And it's a shame because every single time I talk in the Discord server, somebody or multiple people are always like, oh my god, Zach's here, I never heard him talk before. And then I'll send them a screenshot of how they joined the server like 3 days ago. And I say something along the lines of, well, you're new, that makes sense. Zach, can you rate my car in Discord? I mean, not right now. Maybe. What's the car? Is it worth rating? What cooler do you recommend for a 5600? And do you think it's always required a cooler? Oh, do you think it's always required a cooler for an M.2? No. No, like most Gen 3s and even Gen 4 NVMe's do not require a cooler. Like, you'll be fine with the the heat dissipation sticker that's on the SSD. No, I definitely would not worry about that. Cooler for the 5600? I mean, if you're going pure performance, the stock cooler is good enough. But if not, then any of those meta $20 to $30 black coolers will get the job done. The AG400, the Thermalright that we were just looking at, this Thermalright if you want a white one. ID Cooling has several options at that $20, $25 price point. I mean, there's a lot of really solid $20 to $30 coolers that you can use for a 5600. I would just do your best to match the aesthetics of whatever your build is. Hey Zach, I got into PCs because of you. That's dope. That's really cool. Alright, almost done here. Cable extensions are plugged in other than the GPU. Boom. Now we will try to cable manage this new mess that we have. Start over here. This is the one downfall. Sometimes I wish that aesthetics weren't my preference. And I could just make those super clean, perfectly cable managed builds every time without cable extensions, but that is not the path that we travel. What are you drinking today? It is the Molecular Effect. Oops. It's a New England IPA. 7%. Right here in Pittsburgh. It's really good. 4.5 out of 5. What cable extensions do you use? Lately, I've been buying Asia Horse, specifically the 16 gauge versions. Don't ask me the science, but I'm pretty sure I know for a fact cable extensions are significantly more safe with 16 gauge versus 18 gauge, which is a little bit smaller. But I wouldn't fret. I've used 18 gauge extensions for years. Didn't have a problem, ever. But for the builds that we sell on the website, I'm going to try... Oops, sorry, you're not watching. For the builds that we sell on the website, try to go a little bit safer. I don't want to get sued for burning somebody's house down. So I use the Asia Horse 16 gauge extensions for this build. But I have definitely sold plenty of PCs with like Easy DIY 18 gauge or Asia Horse 18 gauge, Vitro, whatever, and never had an issue. But we should do things a little bit more correctly with ZTTbuilds.com. What case are you using? This is the Fractal Design Pop Mini Air. It's a really, really good micro ATX option. If you're not like min-maxing price to performance, it's like 80 bucks. Like I said, we got a bunch of these on sale for 60, which helps the profit margin. But even for 80 bucks, a little bit more expensive, but I like the extra quality. I really like that RGB feature that I've been talking about. It's got some quality of life here. And it looks good if you're not looking for a fish tank case. ZTT, I've been watching you for about a year. You inspired me to build my own PC. Thank you so much. Thank you, man. That's dope. What did you build? You can't leave us hanging like that. What did you build? We gotta know. If it was a 5600 or a 7600X, 7600X, RX 7700 XT, then we'll know. Then we'll know. Zach missing all the bits? Oh my God, did I? Oh my God. How did I miss all those? Are my alerts off? Dino with 100 bit, he says, quick question for around $700 to $900. That's a pretty wide open price range. What would you choose for a CPU GPU combo? Intel AMD, Intel NVIDIA, AMD NVIDIA, or AMD AMD? For $700 to $900, I would go AMD AMD. I would either go with a 5600 and get a 6700 XC, like we talked about, or a 7600, or I would go with like a 7500F and whatever GPU you can get. Probably a 7600, somewhere around that. Yeah. Price to performance, especially that low of price, AMD, I would go. Numpty with 100 bit, he says, FYI, my wife stole the PC for work. Oh, man. Yikes. I was just talking about how your daughter sent me the video thanking me for the PC. Teardrop with the Fitbit, he says, how is the build going, Zach? I missed a lot. It's going. It's going. Had a couple hype trains, a couple beers in. I got to pee again. But no, we didn't lose power today, and we don't have any toilets exploding. So far, it's been a good stream. I missed 3 messages. What are you complaining about? That's not bad. Do you ever get Micro Center bundles? No, I live 2 hours away from a Micro Center, and I've never been to it. Yeah. I would consider driving there if it was like to save a bunch of money on the ZTT builds or something and just like buying a truckload. I would consider it, but it just hasn't happened yet. But I desperately need to go to the bathroom because that also hasn't happened yet. I'll be right back. I'm going to give you an ad real quick, hopefully, so we don't have to watch them later. I'll be right back. This man got kids? Yeah, we have a few. Where he do? I was going pee, man. I'm refilling up my H2O. Yeah, we're not gonna last long without H2O. Murdasi with the YouTube subscription. Let's go. Thank you very much. Was the pee good? It was very relieving. Yeah, I was holding that one in for a while. Yeah, that one actually did feel pretty good. Much needed. I mean, this is water bottle number 4 since I started prepping for the stream. I chugged 1 before the stream, and I've drank 2 during the stream. This is numero 4 for the water. These are 24 ounces. So that's roughly like 6,000 ounces or so that I've had. That's a lot. Calm down with the water. I actually do drink a considerable amount of water. I was tracking my water intake for a while with a digital water bottle, and I was drinking about 220 ounces a day, which is insane. I drink so much water. Is that the beer or the pee? Oh, it's definitely both. Yeah, I would drink like 220 ounces of water every single day. It was nuts. What? What cup? Is that the beer or the pee? Huh? I'm lost. 220 ounces, I don't know how much that is. It's like a gallon and a half. I drink about a gallon and a half a day. I'm only on 120 ounces right now. You got to get up to at least a gallon a day. Yeah, and I drink electrolytes. Almost every water bottle. Out of the 4, this is the only one that doesn't have electrolytes in it. I always put electrolytes in it. But I get headaches if I don't have electrolytes. All right. One thing that I've been doing, a little bit unorthodox, actually it might be very standard, but it's different for me, is I haven't been installing the cable extension for the GPU until after the GPU is installed. Changing my order of operations after building PCs for almost 3 decades, because I found that it is way easier to like shape and manipulate the cable extension when it's not like being tied down to the power supply and it hasn't been bending and sitting there and getting all sorts of jacked up. So I've been just leaving that out and installing our GPU first, and then installing the extension to the GPU. And it's been working very well. It's a little efficiency that I've gained on my little 11-day streak of building gaming PCs. This is day 11. And I'm pretty excited about it. OZ equals ounces? Correct. Zach, when is the 7900 GRE PC? That video will go live in 2 weeks from tomorrow. Tomorrow we're releasing the video with the 7 hero case that we did. And then the next week after that is that Jawa snipe that I did. Sam actually just benchmarked that tonight. And then the week after that is the $1,250 pure performance build guide. Is that the LTT screwdriver? Yes. Yeah. I actually had a meeting with, definitely cannot reveal the details, but I had a meeting with Linus's team today. Just talking to a couple people from Linus Media Group today. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. Pretty excited.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
Is the LTT screwdriver worth it? I mean, it's expensive. Like, I don't think people buy the LTT screwdriver because it's worth it. Like, it's not screaming value. It's really cool. And I absolutely love, like, content creators branching out and building things like that outside of just, like, shirts. But like, if you don't have a screwdriver and you're looking to get a screwdriver set, price to performance wise, I wouldn't say it's the best. I don't think that's the goal of the LTT screwdriver though. It's a higher quality screwdriver. Like, if you want to spend the money for a higher quality screwdriver, then yes, it's worth it. Alright, there we go. Quickly manage up these cables, which I know you can't see what I'm doing, but boom, much easier. Now we flip over the PC. And we just have this cable extension sitting here, and we can quickly just hook that up to our power supply, and then we are pretty much done. Just like that. Just stuff those remaining cables right there. They don't really need to be tied down. There's our cable management. Not too bad. Everything's nice and streamlined in 3 different lanes there. Good enough for me. Close this up. Fire it up. Hopefully everything turns on, spins, syncs up. And then we're good. We need a screwdriver tier list. That'd be tough. That would be tough. All right, here it is. Boom. What do you guys think? Woo! It's not too. Oh, my panel fell off. Hold on. Don't judge the aesthetics yet. Another reason why I love this Pop Mini Air is because it's got a little drawer here. You can put your little USB dongles, antennas, USB thumb drives, whatever, right there. Pretty cool. A little hidden feature of the Pop Mini Air. All right, let's make sure this turns on. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. Will everything spin? Turn on. Boom! Let's go. Oh, that looks nice. Everything's spinning. Sync up these RGB. We can't control the RAM RGB because that you need the motherboard. But boom. There we go. Another Ice Lance in inventory at ZTT. Builds.com. There we go. What do you guys think? Does it look good? The light's kind of drowning it out. Oh, that's really drowning it out.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Boom. That's how we do it. Nice build. Keep it up. Is T-Force RAM good? Oh, man. I mean, I've been buying.
Damn.
Wow.
Who said damn? I've been buying so much T-Force RAM lately. Yeah, really good for the value. The only thing that's like kind of scary, well, not scary, but the only thing you got to look out for is T-Force sells a lot of high CL rated RAM. Remember, we want the lowest CL rating possible. For DDR4, you usually want to aim for like CL16 RAM. For DDR5, 32 gig kits, we're looking for CL30, CL32. T-Force does sell a lot of like CL38s, CL40s, etc. But there's always those models that are like $1 or $2 more, which I always spend that extra money for to get the CL32s and CL30s. Yeah. It's not a problem of T-Force. It's just they sell so many different kits of RAM. You got to be sure that you buy the right one. And if you buy one with a higher CL rating, it's not like your computer's going to explode or anything. But that $1 or $2 extra is always worth it. Oh, Painful sent that with the 300 biddies. Thank you. Painful also with the 50 biddies says, how many heroes does it take to make a good PC case? 7. Dino with the 100 biddies says, quick question. Oh, nope, I already read that one. We're good. Is 32 gigabytes plenty? Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Yeah, plenty is what I would say. The only time you would need 64, well, there's a few, but like if you want a game and you want to stream, 32 is still plenty. That's all you mean. That's all you need. Even as a streamer, 32 is fine. I'll go up to 64 for my video editor's PC and my personal build, but no, 64 is. Most people do not need that. Teardrop says, I need more than 32. Why? Painful the Fitty Bitty says, I said a good case, not whatever crap case that was. That video is going live tomorrow. The video on the 7 Hero PC is going live tomorrow. All right, gentlemen, and ladies, whoever's here. Just as a reminder, wow, we've had 200 new people enter the giveaway. If you type in !giveaway, that will take you here. Boom. Make sure you're logged in via Twitch. It shows you everything that you need to know about how to gain points over here on the left-hand side. There's exactly 6,800 tickets in circulation right now. I'll refresh it. I have 360 giveaway points. Look, I've gained hundreds of points during this stream because I'm technically watching my own stream. I can afford 3 more tickets because each ticket is 100 points. Boom. I just bought 3. Oh, did that go through? Yeah, I just bought 3 more. Now I have 27 total tickets, as you can see here. The more tickets you have, the higher chance of winning. We are drawing this PC next week on this Thirsty Thursday live stream. The very first thing that we do for the stream is we're going to roll for that PC for the giveaway, and then we're going to build another PC. That's next Thursday. This was pretty much your last chance, unless if I stream before then, which there's always a chance, but it's not a guarantee. This was your last guarantee of getting points for that giveaway. So hopefully you guys were watching and logged in. Zach, I have 4 tickets. Can I win? I mean, we've had single-digit ticket winners. Numpty, I remember, I can't remember what he said, but I know he had a few, like 30 or so, I want to say. I think he said he had like mid-30s when he won. But the 2 winners before him, I'm pretty sure both of those winners had single-digit tickets, so all it takes is 1. That is all it takes. I'm going to do some screw management over here. Zach, you should try. I don't know what that is. Seb? Albani? I don't know what that is. Albani something classic? I don't know what that means or is. Lord with the 100 biddies, thank you. No message. Kava with another 100 biddies says, if you have 2 Chrome tabs, you need 128 gigabytes of RAM. That's true. Teardrop with the 100 biddies. I use my gaming PC as a server as well. Yeah, servers can use way more than 32 gigs of RAM. That's true. Yep, that's true. I think we're actually going to rebuild my home server / home theater gaming PC soon on Thirsty Thursday. I think I'm going to convert it from a 2U height server, which are usually like this tall because it's in my server rack. I think we're going to convert from a 2U server to a 4U server, which are like this big, because I have 2 U's open, so I can fit it in there. And that's the difference from me going from a low profile graphics card to a full desktop grade graphics card. I can pretty much put whatever I want in there. And I might put a 4080 Super, that super ugly 4080 Super that I have, in my home theater build. Because at some point I want to upgrade my projector to 4K. And I want to get more into VR gaming so I can actually utilize that 4080 Super. So I think we're going to upgrade that here soon on Thursday. 19CR88, again with the 200 biddies and no message, thank you. Painful with the Fitted biddy says, that's a good use for the MSI card. Exactly. You won't see it. I'll get all the performance of it, but we won't see it. Shoner with the Fitted biddies. Welcome, Shoner, to the Fitted biddy committee. He says, choo choo. Is that another hype train? 3rd hype train of the night. Let's go. Yeah, that's exactly why I want to use the 4080 Super. I was thinking about using the 4080 Super in my streaming PC because you also don't see that PC. But my 3050 6GB in there is getting the job done perfectly fine. That would be a waste of money, putting a 4080 Super in a streaming PC. Clean build, never gets old to see. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry if it is getting old. Since I am building so many PCs lately, again, 11 days in a row, not trying to brag. I think we are going to open up some more models for ZTTbuilds.com. So hopefully I can show a little bit more variety on Thirsty Thursday. We can build some different PCs other than the same 3. Occasionally we'll build a PC for YouTube. Actually, next Thirsty Thursday should be a YouTube build. It's going to be like an $800-ish pure performance PC. Yeah, one of my upcoming videos that I haven't said this at all yet is I'm putting together a $1,000.
His name is John Cena.
John Cena's interrupted me big time. Seb with the tier 1 gifted sub, thank you very much. The Cargoo with the tier 1 sub, thank you as well. I'm working on a video right now for a $1,000 1440p full setup guide. So $1,000, including the PC, gets you full 1440p gaming. The monitor, the PC, keyboard, mouse, headset. That's the video that I'm currently working on. And we're going to build the PC for that probably on next week's Thirsty Thursday stream. Yeah, that's going to be a good one. $1,000 for a 1440p setup. Yeah, that's going to be dope. Chug beer? I do need to drink this, don't I? 100% will watch. Thank you. That won't go live for 3 weeks, though. That's our video 3 weeks from tomorrow. Unfortunately. But we'll at least start building that next week. I think I just finished ordering all the parts today. What beer brand? This is from Grist House, which is a local Pittsburgh brewery. It is the Molecular Effect, a New England IPA, 7%. It's delicious. I love it. This is my first time buying it. Really, really good. But I am very biased towards New England IPAs right now. All right, I think we can officially go to after hours, shall we? Boom. Lights off. After hours. Everyone knows what we're doing. Thirsty Thursday after hours Q&A. PC build is complete. For anybody new that stops by, they'll know what's going on. The PC is built. Also, level 2 hype train. Let's go. Painful with the Fitted Bitty says, how many times have remuting somebody before they just get the hammer? 2, if you had a rough day. 3, if you're feeling patient. Painful. I know you got a little boy at home. Dad life. You know, if he was getting the best of you today, just ban that mother effer right away. Take your anger out on the bans. That's fine. But if you're feeling patient, feeling a little nice, a little charitable, give him a couple chances. It's up to you, man. Do what's right. You look different in normal videos. How so? A lot of people used to tell me that my personality was much different between... Yeah, I forgot about this. When I first started streaming, like this is well before TikTok, YouTube Shorts, etc. A lot of people would say like, oh wow, your personality is so different on the live streams compared to your normal YouTube videos. But I feel like more of my personality comes out with the YouTube Shorts and the TikToks, that it's probably pretty similar to the live streams now. Because I feel like I can get into my personality with the TikToks and the YouTube Shorts, but I could be wrong. Aussie Outlaw Gaming becoming a YouTube exclusive over there. Thank you very much. PC looks great. Thank you. It's for sale. ZTTbuilds.com. It's time for lore. I wrote a side lore piece today. There's just one line in a video that I wrote today, or in film today. It was like side lore, something about me. just a tiny little bit. No big lore drops. Hey, it's Matt, 22 with the tier 1 sub. Thank you very much. Teardrop with the Fitted Bitty says using more bits because I missed like the whole stream. That's fine. Thank you. Don't feel the need to catch up, but that's fine. I'll take it. Do you like chicken burgers or hamburgers? I don't think I've ever had a chicken burger before. I do like hamburgers, though. Well, I like cheeseburgers. Who has a hamburger these days? Thanks, mate. Love your content. Says Aussie. Thank you very much, man. Can we have a side profile of the PC? Of course. Let me get rid of this real quick. That turntable would have come in clutched there. Boom. There's the side profile.
Know your role and shut your mouth because the people's champ is ready to talk.
Painful with the 500 biddies. Again, paying to stay with his mod privileges.
Train.
Train. Nice. Well worth the 500 biddies. Thank you, Painful. I appreciate it. There's what it looks like with the tempered glass on. Pretty much no difference. Yeah. No tint on that whatsoever. Looks really good. It's a good looking PC, man. Yeah, I mean, I've always made it very clear. We've talked about this earlier in the stream, but another reason of why we can get away with selling our builds a little bit higher is because of the aesthetics. You know, there's not a lot of pre-built companies that sell builds that look this good, that aren't like astronomically priced. Like there are custom PC builders out there that build PCs with like custom water loops and make this PC look like trash. But for just like standard everyday models, we try to beat people in the aesthetics department. Aesthetics are so awesome. I agree. I agree. Schlumpy with the 100 bit, he says, what's your favorite mini ITX case? Probably the Terra. Yeah, that Terra is dope. Yeah, I really like the Fractal Design Terra. Yeah. I don't have a lot of experience with a ton of them. But I do really like that one.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
Snake with 100 bit says, just bought my first PC. Oh, where's my after hours? There we go. Just bought my first PC. I'm getting 80 to 120 FPS in Rust 1440p. I got a 4070 Ti and a 7900X. Please help. What's wrong with that? I don't know what FPS you're supposed to get in Rust. I know Rust is pretty demanding though. Not because the graphics are insanely good. It's just not an extremely optimized game. I mean, maybe 120 FPS is low. But that doesn't sound like astronomically low. I mean, make sure your GPU drivers are up to date. Make sure your RAM is actually at the correct speeds in your BIOS, or check in your Windows Performance tab of Task Manager. I mean, just cross your T's and dot your I's of what you should do with a gaming PC. And then tune the settings around, see if there's anything causing that. But I don't know what you're supposed to get in Rust in 1440p, but I can't imagine it's crazy higher than 120. Wait, RAM affects FPS? Oh yeah, big time. So if the difference in your megahertz speed and even your CL rating can make a difference with your FPS for sure. Yeah, so whenever you buy like a DDR5 kit, if you don't enable XMP, like enabling XMP or Expo or well, XMP in this case, but by default your RAM is not set at 6,000 megahertz like this is. You have to go into your BIOS and physically turn that on. It is not done automatically for you. If you don't do that, yeah, you will get less FPS for sure. Yeah, the speed of your RAM definitely goes into your FPS numbers. That's why I always say, like, for DDR5, 6,000 megahertz minimum, CL30, CL32. For DDR4, 3,200 megahertz minimum, CL16. Yeah, it makes a good, a fair difference. Painful the Fitbit says Rust isn't a game where you really need super high FPS. I feel like some people would argue with that. Zach with the 200 bit says, did I make the mistake of saving money to buy a tough gaming 4070 Ti instead of just getting a 4080 to pair with my 2900K? The 12 gigabyte versus 16 gigabyte debate? No, you're fine. No, I mean, you can always spend more money to get a better component. So yes, if like, could you have done that? Yes, but you can always spend more money for something better. Is your 12 gigabytes of VRAM going to inhibit you or like bottleneck you or slow down your PC in the next 2 to 3 years? Well, 3 years maybe. But right now, no, I don't think you made a mistake. I think you should enjoy your 4070 Ti. Yeah. Arc Trooper with the well, I mean, yeah. After 3 years, 12 gigabytes, we very well might be in a situation where that's not good. Yeah, truthfully, just because of how one of the quickest things that's evolving right now in PC requirements is how much VRAM you need. So, I mean, regardless, I would still enjoy your 4070 Ti, but I guess that's more of a valid question than I thought it initially was. Arc Trooper with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Teardrop with the 200 biddy says, Zach, can you make AMD release the Ryzen 9000 series sooner, please? See ya, Doc. Thanks for stopping by, man. I have a whopping 2 tickets. Hope I win. Well, if we keep the Thirsty Thursday after hours, you can earn a couple more tickets. Is 8 gigabytes of VRAM enough? I mean, I wouldn't buy 8 gigabytes of VRAM right now, unless if that's all you want to afford. If that's all you want to spend, and you can't get more than 8 gigabytes of VRAM, I think that's perfectly fine. But if you're like actively debating, like, should I get 8 versus 12? Get the 12. But your computer is still going to be fully functioning with 8 gigabytes of VRAM in 2024. You'll be fine. I have 67 tickets, says Teardrop. My money is gone. Best of luck winning the PC, man.
Watch out, watch out.
8 gigabytes will still play 90% of games at 1080p? No, that's incorrect. 8 gigabytes of VRAM will play 100% of games in 1080p. There's no game out there right now that doesn't allow you to play it because you have 8 gigabytes of VRAM. That's not a thing. You can still play. There are certainly some games out there that are utilizing more than 8 gigabytes of VRAM in 1080p. Yes, that is true. But that doesn't mean the game doesn't work. You just get less performance. You know, it's not a 100% hard requirement yet. I think I definitely do not know this off the top of my head, but I think the highest hard requirement in 1080p is like maybe 3 gigs. There might be some games out there with 4 gigs at this point. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong. I do not know that off the top of my head. But I don't think there's many games that like you literally can't run it unless if you have 3 gigabytes of VRAM or more. I think there's like a couple games. Like I think Halo Infinite has a 3 gigabyte VRAM requirement these days. But yeah, it's not physically stopping you from playing games in 1080p. I don't see any responses to that, so I think I'm right. Snake with 100 biddies says, you are my favorite PC guy. What should I use to stress test my PC? You're the reason why I bought it. If you want to make the investment, buy 3D Mark. Make sure you buy it on sale. Buy 3D Mark through Steam whenever it goes on sale next, because then you'll get access to a bunch of different benchmarking tools, all in the 3D Mark suite. It goes on sale for like single-digit dollars. Don't buy it full price. But whenever it goes on sale, just buy that. But for free, I would definitely download Cinebench 2024. C-I-N-E Bench 2024. That has both a CPU and a GPU stress test in it. By default, it's just set to 10 minutes, which is enough. You just click Start for CPU, let it run for 10 minutes. Start for GPU, let it run for 10 minutes. Yeah, Cinebench 2024. Mark says OCCT. So OCCT is like a little bit higher regarded stress testing software suite. I've actually never used it before. I've seen like a lot of videos and whatnot, and I've always kept tabs on it. It's like more enterprise level, but the OCC team actually just reached out to me this week. They said they got some cool stuff coming here soon, and they want me to check it out. They're gonna give us an enterprise key for the ZTT HQ. Yeah, I was pretty surprised about that. But that'll be cool. I'll finally get to test it. But yeah, for normal everyday people, just get Cinebench. And then if you're an avid enthusiast PC builder, I would recommend buying 3D Mark. Wizard Benny with the Fitbit says, if I put an eATX motherboard inside an H9 Flow, which is ATX, will I be safe? If it's I don't know about the H9 Flow off the top of my head. If it doesn't support eATX motherboards, it's not going to physically fit though. So definitely make sure that your case can support eATX motherboards first. I don't know about the H912 off the top of my head, though. But it'll say it on the product page, for sure. R Danger with 100 biddies. Thank you. R Danger, welcome. Double fitted biddy committee, by the way. Welcome to the stream. ZK Asian God, 2004. With the tier 1 sub, thank you. $7,800X3D and $7,900 GRE, or 4070 Super and a 7700X. That's a worthwhile debate. I would go X3D and 7900 GRE. Unless if you are a content creator, or if you specifically want NVIDIA for X, Y, and Z reason. I mean, you definitely cannot go wrong with either of them. But I would prefer the X3D and GRE. Oh man, you guys are going hard with these questions. So I'm reading some of these questions in my head, and it's like, I do not have the energy to answer that. Zach, Albany, whatever classic is a beer, try it, Google it. All right, since you kept talking about it, Seb, I'll look it up. Albany, Densey Classic? Oh, wait, I spelled that wrong. I spelled that way wrong. Albany. Oh, yeah, I've never had that. That doesn't look good, though. This doesn't look like craft beer. 4.6%? Dude, I'm not buying that. That does not look good at all. This? Anything that comes in a 30 rack, I do not buy. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong, especially since it's not from the United States, so maybe your standards are different. But here in the States, if your beer comes in a 30 rack, it's not good beer. It's not good beer. I don't drink, but that doesn't look good. Do you play any sports? Basketball is my most played sport as an adult. I played like pretty much every sport as a kid when I was in high school. But right now it's really just lifting, and I go in and out of phases of basketball. How is your Moza wheel? We were talking about that a good bit earlier in the stream. I love it. Oh, it's so fun, man. It's so fun. I got a Assetto Corsa fired up, so I upgraded from Forza Motorsport to Assetto Corsa. I got it all decked out with all like the mods and whatnot that you need. And it's been really, really fun. I've been driving in the Formula Alpha VRC mod, which is just a Formula 1 car, at Imola, which is the track that they're about to race at next weekend. That way I'm like fully prepared for the race, even though I just read that they made some track modifications to it, so I don't see that in the game. But yeah, I'm having a blast with the Moza R5. The next video with the Moza R5 is either going to go live tomorrow or on Saturday. When is a lawn mowing stream? I'm pretty sure my next stream that is not PC building will be lawn mowing. I was just talking about it with my wife earlier today. I'm like, I mean, Lawn Mowing Simulator is the perfect game where I can continue to answer PC building questions and chat with you guys while playing. It's the perfect game for that. Like racing in a Formula 1 car, you cannot do that and read chat at the same time. That's physically impossible. But mowing the lawn, I can do that. Mega with the Fitted Bitties says, Zach, what shoes do you wear for basketball? Oh, man. I bought new shoes last year. For the first time in a while, I did not buy, like, a player's shoes. I don't know if I'm going to be able to come up with the name off the top of my head. Hyper Dunk. Oh, man, I don't remember. they're Nike. They're no player endorsed them. I forget, but they were at the time a year and a half ago or so. They were just known for being incredibly lightweight. Like I definitely like look at reviews for basketball shoes and whatnot. Oops, because basketball shoes can like wreck your feet, wreck your ankles, you know. And I was playing in the James Harden V2s previously, and those things were like carrying around bricks in your feet. They were so heavy. So I really focused on buying like an ultra lightweight but still higher top shoe. I can't remember the name though. I should know that. I forget. But I really like them. Like I would buy 3 pairs of them. Just so I have them for the next few years, just because they're amazing. I love them. Captain Miner with the tier 1 sub, thank you. You should try iRacing. I would try it. I would try it. I know everyone complains about how expensive it is, but I would pay the money to at least try it and see what it's about. Would you consider doubling your drinking while playing the lawn mowing sim? I would consider drinking while playing lawnmower sim, not doubling. This is beer number 2. I never have 4 beers, man. I don't ever really have 3 beers. 2 beers is typically my max, even just like at home. Only on occasions will I have more than 2, and that's very rarely. I am a 1 or 2 beer kind of guy, for sure. What is your everyday shoe? Right now, I've been daily driving LeBron 19s or something. I don't remember what number it is. LeBron 18s, I want to say. No, I don't know, man. LeBron 21s, is that a thing? No, I forget. It's a LeBron. Man, I can't memorize the model names of shoes. Apparently, I'm definitely not a sneakerhead. But right now it is a LeBron shoe. It's all black. Shauna with a Fitbit says, as someone that has drank with Zach, I will say he can't hang after 4 drinks. I made him take a shot and he about died. Yeah, it's not good. I mean, just for the record, I am always fully appreciative of how little tolerance I have for booze. I feel no jealousy towards the people that have to drink like 5, 6, 7, 8 beers to get as tipsy as I get from 2. Cheaper, more efficient, less hangover. I'm all about it. I'm very happy with my weak. I don't even know what the word I'm looking for. Tolerances. Being a lightweight is kind of sick. It's cheap. Yeah, I mean, it's full benefits. Yeah. Do you have a clutch and shifter for the sim? So the R5 bundle came with just an accelerator and brake pedal, but Moses sent me the clutch pedal. I just haven't plugged it in yet. I got it right here. They sent me this, which I'll make a video on, but I do have the clutch pedal upgrade. And they also sent me this. This I filmed the video for, but we haven't put it together yet. I filmed the B-roll for it. This thing is wild. So this is a brake pedal performance kit. It basically gives you a progressive spring in your brake pedal. Because by default, you can press the accelerator pedal and the brake pedal with like one finger and it will go down very consistently. There's very little resistance coming at you. Whereas in a real car, like you have the ability to really press down on that brake pedal and it gets progressively more tension on it. That's what this does. I installed it the other day, and now since I do my sim racing right here with like one of those portable stands, now whenever I brake pedal, like whenever I brake down really hard, my wheeled chair pushes away from my sim racing setup. So now I am fully understanding why people buy full sim rigs, because one upgrade leads to another upgrade, which leads to a problem, which leads to another upgrade, and then I'm sure once I get that, there's going to be something else that I want. It is a crazy, sim racing is a crazy rabbit hole. But we have a sim racing rig on the way. Akira says, get the rig. Yeah, we did. I didn't know how far I was going to take this, but Next Level Racing, they build sim racing rigs. They are sending me a real sim racing rig setup. I don't know where I'm going to put it. We have no room for it, but I couldn't say no. I couldn't say no. So yeah, we have a lot of sim racing content planned here. We got a lot of videos to make. You should try Tuborg Classic Danish beer. What's up with all the Danish beer requests? Am I missing something? For a first-time PC owner, would you suggest buying a fully built PC? It depends. I just built a sim rig last week. It's so fun. Nice. If you have an aspiration of getting into PC building, then I would build it yourself or learn how to build it. If you just want to jump into PC gaming and you just like want to use this as a tool so you can play with your friends and play PC games, then no, just buy a pre-built. You don't have to do both. There's a PC gaming hobby and there's a PC building hobby. It's one of my biggest gripes with our entire community and the industry as a whole, is there's too many people that think you have to do both. If you just want to be a PC gamer, then do that. I am a car driver. I do not build and maintain my own cars. I pay somebody to do that. You know, you do not have to do both. How long did it take you to build your first PC? Well, I was 5 years old. I don't remember how long, but probably a while, actually. My parents ran a PC building and consulting business out of the basement of our house. So I built my first PC when I was 5 years old, which was 27 years ago. Should have timed it. Could you try to build a PC while being drunk? Every Thursday on twitch.tv/SaxTechTurf, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Damn, I'm older than you. Nice. Being an auto technician sucks nowadays, trust me. I believe that. I was talking to a mechanic that I go to often, have a good relationship with him, and he was explaining like the meta shifting of not just like EVs, but just the electronics, and obviously how there's like so many more electronics in cars these days that like you have to become a completely different type of mechanic these days. And a lot of people aren't willing to do that, and like they just want to prefer to work on less electronic-y cars. And it sounds like it's a tough situation. But I don't know what I'm talking about. You're 32, you look 25. Thank you, man. Yes, I'm 32. I'm officially old enough where I never actually remember how old I am. There's always a real debate, like, am I 31 or did I actually hit 32? Or am I going to be 32 this year? I actually can't even tell you with certainty. I'm pretty sure I'm 32 and going to be 33 later this year. What do you bench? Right now, not a lot. I don't go below 4 reps for anything. Usually I don't go below 6 reps. I do not go for 1 rep maxes anymore. at all. The best I did a competition when I was like 24, 25 years old or so. And I did 285 bench, which is very weak. I'm 6'3", long arms. Benching is definitely not my strong suit. 285 bench, 365 squat. And I always forget the deadlift number. I think my deadlift was like 455 or so. Something like that. I forget. That was a long time ago. I definitely cannot do any of those right now. Would you recommend buying PC parts from Facebook Marketplace? Only if you know what you're doing. If you know how to spot scams, and if you know how to find good value, then yes, you can. But like as a first-time PC builder, no. I wouldn't do that. Why does nobody talk about the 7900 XT? I got it, and I feel like it's a very bad value GPU. It's pretty good value, man. The reason why people talk less about it is because of the GRE. The GRE has taken over. I mean, the 7900 XT is still better, but in terms of price to performance, the GRE is better, FPS per dollar. So that's what a lot of people have been gravitating towards over the last like 2 months since it came out. Does the same go for when buying used on eBay? Yeah, exact same thing. Yeah, for a first-time PC builder, like unless if you want to go like full on invest your time into learning how to PC build and you're actually disciplined, you watch a bunch of videos, you do a lot of research and whatnot. If that's not you, then I would not buy from eBay as a first-time PC builder. It's way too easy to get scammed or buy something that's not on a good deal. Like, stick with places where you get a warranty, a guarantee that it works, etc. But once you get into it and you know what you're doing, then yeah, I mean, you could save a ton of money buying in places like eBay, Jawbone, etc. How do you find scams? You need to do your due diligence on the person you're buying from. Do they have a lot of high-star reviews? I will never buy from somebody that has no reviews. That's mostly going to be a fake account. Buy from somebody that has a lot of reviews and a high 5-star rating. And make sure that they're selling something that you're buying. Like, if somebody posts a really good GPU deal, but they've been exclusively selling Pokemon cards, something shady is possibly going on. You know, just go full investigative mode on that seller, and that'll significantly lower your chances of getting scammed. I just started a new YouTube channel. Can you help me with some tips? I would focus on vertical video, YouTube Shorts. Repost that on TikTok, Facebook Reels, IG Reels, etc. The amount of growth that you can gain from vertical videos is astronomically bigger than long form right now. That's what the algorithms push for. You have a wide open audience. That would be my focus. Captain Miner with the 100 biddies. I don't know if I read that already. Thank you. Northern Lights with the tier 1 resale. Come back for 5 months now. Welcome back. Thank you very much. What date is the giveaway? Next Thursday. Next Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern time, the start of this stream. Yep, the first thing we're going to do is give away this PC, and then we're going to build another PC right after that. So yeah, buy your tickets now. Thank you for the reminder. Type in !giveaway, cash out all of your points. That way you have the tickets if you forget. And if you're still waiting for the point system to catch up, then set a reminder for tomorrow and go in there and buy all your tickets. That way you don't forget. Should I upgrade my Ryzen 5 2400G to a Ryzen 7 2700? No. No. Only get something that's 5000 series from there. Yeah, don't do a small incremental same generation. Oh my god, Northern Lights. 5 gifted tier 1 subs. Let's go. Northern Lights is back, everybody. Thank you very much, man. Much appreciated. That's crazy. You guys went hard again today. I mean, last week was insane when we doubled our Hype Train record, but you guys have been keeping these gifted subs going. Thank you very much. Today was a great day if you didn't have a sub. I feel like most people got one. Seb, one more. Seb, one more gifted sub. Thank you, Seb. Much appreciated. What is the giveaway PC case? It's the Montech King 95. Here, let me show you a better picture. We got all the fancy website photos now for it. I'll show it to you. There it is. Give you a full screen of this. That's the PC that we're giving away next week. Montech King 95 Pro, amazing case. I absolutely love this case. I want to use it more. We got an NZXT Z490 motherboard with a i5-10400F, RX 6650 XT. Very good 1080p. Couple generations out of date, but 1080p value PC right there for sure. Got the deep cooler on there, 16 gigs of Corsair Pro, RGB RAM. I think we have a 1 terabyte NVMe in there. Yeah, it's a very, very solid mid-ranged PC. These were actually the internal components from my wife's old PC before we built her new PC in the Fractal Design Terra. These were her old parts, so these have been in the ZTT household for like 2 years now or so. But yeah, that's what we're giving away next week. And then the giveaway after that starts next Thursday. So after we give away the PC, we'll immediately start rolling over for the next giveaway. And that PC is for an RX 7800 XT build. So a full 1440p system. Yeah, that'll be a banger giveaway starting next week. Yeah, next week is when the giveaway for the current build ends. Today was pretty much your last day to earn points. What is the total price of the PC? I don't know, man. Or wait, this one? I don't know if you're talking about this one or the giveaway PC. The giveaway PC, I don't know. Like I said, we bought those parts a couple years ago. My wife's been using them. Painful the Fitbit says, I saw you bought a lot of the 120 Assassin X coolers. Gotta start switching to the Assassin Spirit. It's less than a $1 difference. Yeah, we were talking about that before you got here. I don't really like the RGB design on them. At least not for what we do. I don't like that extra ring around there. It won't look right with like these fans. The reason why this looks good is because it's the same exact RGB design as these fans. It's just the RGB blades that have the lights. That new Spirit has the ring around it too. And like if this CPU cooler had a ring around it, it wouldn't match the aesthetics of the other build. We got to get dialed in on the aesthetics here at ZTT, man. Can't be mix and matching. What do you think about the 4060 Ti with an i9 12900K? That would be a terrible combination. That would be pretty much as bad as it gets. That's very CPU top heavy. And the 4060 Ti is one of the worst valued new graphics cards that you can buy right now. Yeah, don't build that if it's not too late. Xmaster with the 3-something currency dono. Super chat over on YouTube. Thank you, man. Oops, sent without a text. It's all good. I appreciate it. Germ with the 100 biddies, also without text. Much appreciated. Best NVIDIA card for a 9900K? Oh, that's a tough one. I don't know off the top of my head, man. I don't know how... I think we talked something like this last stream. Oh, man. The Intel 9000 series CPUs, especially a 9900K, I don't know how far you can take it without being a bottleneck. Off the top of my head, I would guess if you're talking about like current gen for NVIDIA, 4060 for sure. I don't think you can go 4070, right? I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't know off the top of my head. I don't think you can go 4070. Somebody fact check that for me. I feel like a 9900K with benchmark of or bottleneck of 4070. I don't know that one though. That's tough. That is not in my my brain memorization anymore. I've disregarded 9000 series at this point. Cody with a 249 super chat. Recently got a 7800 X3D and a 4090. Very nice. It's pretty much as good as it gets. Is $2,400 a good budget for 1440p gaming? I mean, you can put together a $750 PC for 1440p. It all depends on how good you want. The RX 7700 XT is a $400 GPU that can play every single game in 1440p high or ultra settings. It's a $400 GPU. So you can fit that optimizedly in a $750 to $800 PC. If you spend $2,400 on a PC, that better be able to play 1440p. It better be able to play 4K. Roblox stream when? Absolutely never. I've never touched Roblox. Now, don't get me wrong. You can definitely spend more money and get better 1440p performance. You know, if you bought a 7600X and a 7900 GRE for $1,250, $1,300, $1,400, you would have a better 1440p system. Like, that would still be good. But if you're paying $2,400 and you're targeting 1440p, you're probably wasting money somewhere. But I get a lot of people asking that. Like, I get a lot of consulting orders where they have a budget of like 2K to 2.5K, and they'll say something like, I'm hoping to play in 1440p if possible. It's just like, oh man, like your expectations are so inaccurate. I'm like, we will definitely play in like you will get max settings in 1440p with that kind of budget. Unless if they are the type of person, which I do also get, where they're like, I want the $400 height Y70 touch full of Lee and Lee Unifans and the NZXT 360 Elite AIO with the LCD screen. Then the performance starts to suffer. Yeah, that happens too. For that, you could get an OLED monitor too. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, for $2,500, yeah, I mean, you're right. For $2,500, you could very easily get a 1440p dominant system and an OLED monitor. Yeah, that's a funny way to think about it. Yeah, if you know what you're doing, you can easily do that. What about the 4070 and the 12900K? That's still imbalanced, man. It's still imbalanced. Yeah, that's way too much CPU. I mean, that PC will be fine, but if you want the most FPS as possible, save money on your CPU and buy a better GPU. Like, you could very instantly just choose to be 12700K and 4070 Super for pretty much the exact same price, and you'll get way more FPS. It's just that budget is too lopsided. Germ with 100 biddies. Is a 7700X and a 7700 XT a good pair? It's good. It'll work. Yeah. Yeah. Same thing for that, though. Yeah. I would make a... If that's what you want, that would be fine. A 7700X and a 7700 XT. That is fine. But I would make an argument for spending $100 less on your CPU, which would bring you down to a 7600X. But then you have $100 more for a 7800 XT. A A 7800 XT with the 7600X will give you more FPS than what you initially said. But if you want a 7700X and more CPU processing power for whatever reason, go for it. That'd be fine. But I would make an argument for that. Will this last for 2 more hours? No, I gotta pee, and I mean we're in the range of about 2 more minutes. We've been live for 3.5 hours, man. This is about when we start to shut it down.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
Northern Lights with 100 biddies says, have you checked out the height thick? Yeah, I saw. It was so weird. That thick AIO that height made. I was walking in LTX and a height rep stopped. I've never worked with height. I have never talked to them. I would never have a reason to believe that they know who I am. And I was walking in the LTX convention and somebody from height stopped me and was like, hey, Zach, you got to come check this out. I was like, who are you? But they were in the height booth and they were showing me that thick AIO before it even came out yet. It was pretty cool. Yeah, they're somebody at height is really good. It was a woman there. I don't know if she was based in Canada or if she flew there, but she was definitely very good at her job to be able to pick me out of a crowd. I was pretty impressed. Thoughts on Thermalright AIOs? Good for budget. If you want to spend money on a good quality unit, I probably wouldn't go Thermalright. I don't have a problem with it, but I think their specialty is more in those value-based AIOs. What are the specs of this build? This is our Ice Lance on ZTTbuilds.com. 13400F, 32 gigs of DDR5, and an RTX 4070. Yeah, I just built a restock, one of the builds that we sell on the website tonight. This is my 11th day building a PC in a row. I'm pretty happy. I do not, as of right now, I do not have enough parts to build a 12th PC. We're going to have to get lucky with shipping. Otherwise, the streak is going to have to come to an end tomorrow. Because as of right now, I do not have enough parts for a build. We shall see. But yeah, I'm going to get going, guys. I really got to pee. Thank you guys very much for tuning into tonight's live stream. This was yet another really good one. Oh, Northern Lights is going to wrap things up with 100. Oh, wait, what was that? Oh, no. X-Master with another 30. I don't know that currency over on YouTube Super Chat. Sorry. I should know. I don't know that. Actually, I don't think I've ever seen that symbol before. So it says, thanks for your content. I learned a lot. Helped 3 friends to choose parts for their gaming PC. Even starter value aesthetics and change my fans and CPU cooler from Noctua to white RGB. Like my nice aesthetics over everything. Thank you very much for that super chat. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Hopefully you guys earned up enough points. Please, as a reminder, we are giving away this PC in the very next live stream. So go to ! giveaway, cash in your points now. I'll definitely tell you guys to do that again during the live stream. But for whatever reason, maybe you can't make the live stream next Thursday. So buy those tickets right now. That way you don't forget, because you can still win even if you aren't there next Thursday. So definitely do that now. And if you're waiting for the points to catch up, the system to catch up, then set a reminder so you buy them tomorrow. That way you have as many tickets as possible. But yeah, next Thursday, we're going to be giving away that PC, and then I'm going to build another PC just like normal for Thirsty Thursday, and that'll be that. So yeah, thank you guys very much for the support tonight. Even if you guys just sat there in full lurk mode, but you let those ads run through, thank you as well, because those ads are what fuel the stream. That's what pays for this entire thing to happen. So yeah, thank you guys very much. Appreciate it. Tomorrow's video over on YouTube, again, is going to be for that 7 Hero weird case video, which actually turned out looking like a really solid PC. So be sure to check that out. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Have a good night. 19, C88 with like the 4th or 5th biddy dono of the night. Oh no, they did actually include a message with the 100 biddy. Says, good night. Thank you. All right, now cue the intro.